show continues.
Unsure if you have storm damage? Johnny Story in to visit with you about Miller Roofing. You know, they offer free, no-obligation professional insurance inspection. Their insurance inspectors are factory trained and trusted by your local insurance reps. Don't put your home in the hands of a door-to-door roofer or a jack of all trades. Remember Miller Roofing Company, the experience that counts. Miller Roofing Company, 890-3499.
Celebrate with us at Phil Wright Autoplex as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Welcome back to the Cyclone pregame show. It's a 95th meeting between Russellville and Morrilton tonight. That's the most of any opponent for Russellville. Conway is second on that list with 91. The Cyclones lead this all-time series with the Devil Dogs, 58 wins, 33 losses, and 3 ties. And like all good rivalries, it's had its share of controversies. The first one, probably back in 1928, is recorded as a 1-0 forfeit loss by Russellville. Head coach Wallace Bailey for the Cyclones and his Cyclone team arrived at Morrilton by train, and due to a misunderstanding, Morrilton school officials had not arranged his Cyclones a trip from the train station to the playing field. So, Coach Bailey and the Cyclones returned to Russellville on the very next westbound train. Russell's first ever football game played was a 7-0 win over Morrilton back in 1906. Tonight, the 95th meeting. It's also the 67th consecutive season that these two teams have met. Coming up, we'll preview this matchup from Devil Dog Stadium. This is the Cyclone Football Pregame Show on the EAB Sports Network.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in. Like #1 selling Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Your Kubota dealer.
Say no to high credit card interest and say yes to R&R Tire Express. Did you know that the average interest rate on a credit card is 23%? At R&R Tire Express, there is no interest. Plus, you get 6 months, same as cash. Say yes to R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. R&R. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Whether marching in the band, cheering from the sidelines, or running plays on the gridiron, teamwork is essential. High school sports teach students teamwork both on and off the field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman. I approve this message to say thank you to the coaches and teachers who are preparing the next generation to be team players, and best wishes to all student athletes learning to be teammates in the game of life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
MacDaddy's Old Town Meet and Eat on the Dover Square has a new summer menu and even more entertainment for the whole family, like game night on Mondays and karaoke on Tuesdays. Thursday, try the new prime rib and live bands Thursday through Saturday. So bring the whole family to MacDaddy's Old Town Meet and Eat, now open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Saturday, starting at 6:30 a.m. Wednesday, we close a little early at 3, 9 p.m. all other nights, and Sunday buffet 11 to 3. Holidays may affect these hours. Come see us at MacDaddy's Old Town Meet and Eat on the Dover Square.
Russellville Cyclone football on River Country KCJC is made possible in part by Sorrell's Body Shop, Honda of Russellville, Diver Vision Care, by Jerome and Associates, the Russellville School District, by MacDaddy's Old Town Meet and Eat, Congressman Bruce Westerman, R&R Express, River Valley Tractor, Phil Wright Autoplex, River Valley Tinting and Glass, Miller Roofing Company, First State Bank, Feldner's Athletes Corner, E&F Roofing, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings by ConAgra, Chicken Mart, Centennial Bank, the Arkansas Valley Farmers Association, by Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, Alathus Realty, Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, and by A Better Way Realty. Russellville Cyclone football on River Country KCJC.
Welcome, friends. We're coming to you live from Devil Dog Stadium in Morrilton, where we thought maybe thunder showers happening. No, it is 87 degrees, sunny skies, and conditions are perfect for some Cyclone football. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mickey Duval. As we continue our pregame show here, we're broadcasting to you here from Devil Dog Stadium in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Call our friends at Alathus Realty. Well, if you're watching us or listening to us, we welcome you. We want to tell you that you can always hear us or see us. You can listen to us on 102.3 FM KCJC. You can watch us on the YouTube page. Just search for Cyclone Booth. Maybe the easiest way is just to get the EAB app. And that way, not only can you watch us and see us, but you can check in on some other high school action and even Arkansas State, and Arkansas Tech. All that through the EAB app. I'm Mickey Duval, joined by our media team, Maggie Duval, our engineer back at the Russellville studio, Stephen Berry, and my color man for tonight, Aaron Duval. We're ready for the 95th meeting between these two teams. Longest running rivalry for Russellville of anybody, surpassing Conway, which has been 91 meetings. And what's your feelings about the game tonight?
Well, it's good to be back with you here at Morrilton. And 87, it seems like 107 down there on that field. I was walking past it, and it is hot here. But Cyclones come into this game loaded with juniors and sophomores. I was looking at their roster, and it looks like a total of about 51 as compared to 21 seniors. So the coaching staff has a good situation in developing a good foundation for the next 2 or 3 years, but also getting some of these players in there and getting some game experience, some playing time. And this will be a good game to start off with. Tonight, we've got to establish a running game. We got to do what Morrilton likes to do, and that is control the clock. If we can develop a running game to open up our offense and some short passes, we can keep Morrilton's offense on the sidelines, and we need to do that. They've got a very good quarterback. We played against him last year, but we've got to establish that running game. And on defense, we've got to put some pressure on this quarterback. But this is a good weather on that field to create some turnovers. The ball may be a little bit wet from sweat, and if we can knock that ball loose and recover some fumbles, and even pick off one or two, I think we'll be in good shape.
Well, Russellville caused 4 turnovers last year in this game, and Maddox Berry, their quarterback, the only game that he looked pedestrian was against Russellville. 4 turnovers, and Russellville won the game 33-21. In fact, the only touchdown pass in that game was actually thrown by their wide receiver on a trick play. They took a 7-0 lead, and it was a freshman at the time. He's a sophomore this year, but son of the head coach, Champ McNabb, threw the touchdown pass, and they jumped out 7-0, but then it was all Russellville and all Tracy Daniels. He set the single-game career rushing record last year against Morrilton at Cyclone Stadium, 288 yards rushing, and he scored 4 touchdowns. The Cyclones won that one going away, 33-21. Yeah, Morrilton's got their quarterback and every skill position starter back. Their running backs, their wide receivers, everybody. They didn't graduate anybody from their skill set, and they played pretty well during the season. A lot of them were sophomores, like you said, and they're juniors this year, and they feel confident there. Now, to combat the young offensive line, that's probably the question mark for Morrilton. What they're going to do is their plan is to go tempo, go fast, and then quick reads, quick passes out of the backfield, more like a fast West Coast offense is what they're wanting to do to sort of hide the fact that their offensive line is so inexperienced. They have 2 seniors on the offensive line, 1 sophomore, but they are led by Hayden Johnson, the right guard, who's a junior, 5'7", 300 pounds. He squats 500. He'll be the one that does have a little bit of experience for the Morrilton Devil Dogs. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll talk about what else is going on tonight in the 6A West and games around the River Valley. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with the team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. So, whether it's your first home or your 5th, A Better Way Realty will be right beside you during the process with the experience and expertise to help you find the home you need. Find A Better Way Realty online or stop by their new location at 1408 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
Johnny's story ends with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Quarterback, guard, running back, every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, maintenance technicians, millwrights, project managers, and more. Learn while you earn with free on-the-job training through Lexicon University. Competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and join us as we build America one project at a time.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
We thank you for today. Thank you for allowing these athletes to be here tonight. Shield us with protection as we enter this game, guide our steps, and keep us safe from harm. May your presence be our fortress as we play. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Welcome back, Hog fans.
And now our national anthem.
Looking.
Exceptional opportunities close to home. For 150 years, Morton College has been the launchpad for successful careers right here in Arkansas. With a strong academic reputation, competitive athletics, and a stunning campus in Bates shaping graduates who make a difference in their communities. Discover what Lion has to offer by visiting lion.edu. Lion College, building a better world, starting in Arkansas.
Plastic covers from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on
Come check us out. Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
I took a little bit of extended break because they had the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, and the moment of silence, and I think that cannon was a little bit too close to us when they fired that one off. We're going to talk to you about what's going on in the 6A West tonight. There was one game played last night. Van Buren went on the road. I say go on the road, but they didn't go too far. They went to Alma and won that one, the Battle of the Bone there, 37-27. The Pointers won that game over the Airedales. Otherwise, in our conference, Lake Hamilton is at Lakeside. Farmington's at Shiloh Christian. Yeah, that's right, Shiloh Christian, a conference member this year. West Plains, Missouri is at Mountain Home. Silent Springs travels to Rogers Heritage. Southside taking on Northside. That's a huge game, but probably the biggest game, maybe across the state, is Greenwood going to Bentonville West. Now, around the River Valley, involving our teams, Huntsville is at Lamar. Pottsville travels to Heber Springs. Hall Stem is at Dardanelle. Clarksville at Ozark. Atkins at Perryville. Hector is open this week. We changed up our conferences a little bit. We got rid of some tough ones, added some tough ones, though. I mean, we add Fort Smith Southside and Shiloh Christian. We lose Greenbrier. They drop down to 5A. However, Russellville's still going to play Greenbrier. It's going to be a non-conference game next week. I'm going to say this throughout the broadcast. Next week is a Thursday night game, so it'll be Thursday night at Greenbrier. And Russellville also lost Little Rock Christian and PA out of the conference. So we're back to an 8-team conference, meaning we get 3 non-conference games. So Morrilton, we always play. Again, the 95th meeting between the two teams. We'll be at Greenbrier on Thursday next week and then at Sylvan Hills before Russellville will get ready for the conference season. 95th time, but these two teams have met. Russellville's won 58 of them, lost 33, and tied 3. We mentioned earlier in the pregame that these two teams first met in 1906, and Russellville won that game 7-0. They actually played the second game in Russellville school history. Russellville ended up tying on 2-2 in that game, and the game was actually tied on the safety on the game's final play. They played every season since 1958. These two teams have made the playoffs 7 of the last 10 years. And I'll look this up. You know, you never know about this game. You heard Coach Wheeler talk about it the year that Russellville won the state championship in 2016. They almost lost this game. Russellville had to get an interception, return it to the 4-yard line, and for the go-ahead touchdown. It's always been a weird game and a close game. Sometimes the team that wins it does poorly, and the team that loses it goes on and has a pretty good year. But 36 of the 94 games have been settled by a touchdown or less. Russellville won it last year, 33-21. Hopefully they can get a 2-game winning streak and start off on the right foot for this season. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your pregame show. We're about 8 minutes away from kickoff. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Since 1957, Arkansas Capital has been empowering entrepreneurs, helping businesses thrive, watching communities prosper, and making dreams become reality. Arkansas Capital is a beacon of hope for businesses seeking a fresh start or growth capital by providing a variety of financing solutions. But Arkansas Capital isn't just a financing corporation. We're your partners in growth. Put our 145 years of combined experience to work for you. With over $500 million in loans to facilitate projects, Arkansas Capital is dedicated to your success. Learn more at arcapital.com. That's arcapital.com.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
If you're watching us on the live stream, look at the fire. I think that was caused by one of the fireworks. We said it was close, didn't we? They're putting out the fire on the far side.
Chicken tenders, breaded chicken fillets, breaded chicken nuggets, boneless and skinless chicken breasts, chicken wings, and
I thought it sounded close.
chicken will all be buy one bag, get one bag for free while supplies last. Hurry and
Maybe it was a dud.
limited. Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits? Well, you can make an impact in a safe, cleaning environment. ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at Baptist-HealthCancerCenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
River Country, KCJC, and EAB Media Group radio station.
Welcome back, and we know it's going to be exciting as the Russellville taking on Morrilton, but we had some excitement here during the commercial. We talked about mentioned that the fireworks really sounded close. I think it set fire to some grass on the far side. Outside the stadium. They had at least 2, maybe 3 fire extinguishers to extinguish that out, but I think it was maybe a dud. It sounded so loud, and that's had to be what happened over on that far side. Hopefully that's not all the excitement we've had. We'll tell you, starting tonight's game here, Russellville starting with some injuries already, even before the first game. They've got 4 significant ones on defense, and not sure how 3 of those will be able to play, but we do know that Luke Diber is out of the game. We think he might be, fear that he might be out for the season. Either way, our thoughts and prayers are with Luke, hopefully a quick healing there. We know we have a couple linebackers and defensive linemen who are banged up a little bit. Jesus Perez, who's not just a kicker, he's also a wide receiver, sophomore. He's dealing with a little hamstring injury, so it's tough. What you expect injuries when you get about week 6, week 7 that you play through. Sometimes you don't expect it for week 1. One of the things that we've always seen in this game, it always seems like here lately we're starting in August. Last year was August 28th, the earliest we've ever had a Cyclone game. And it seemed like the last few years we've always been dealing with seeing cramps. And it's really bothered Morrilton the last few years because such low numbers. They have over 60 kids, which is the most they've had in years. And the fact that now they're gearing, they started in 7-7 during the summer, going a little bit faster tempo. Maybe they're a little bit more conditioned to that, so that might not be a factor as it has in years past. And they said because of the inexperience in the offensive line, they want to go a little bit more tempo, faster reads, and 3-step drop, get rid of it. I think that's what we'll see. And you're watching the coin toss, so go ahead.
Morrilton won and decided to defer to the second half.
Most of the time. You get defensive coach, and that's what it is. And Cody McNabb, the head coach from Morrilton, is a defensive coach. He graduated of Mountain Home. This is his 15th season here at Morrilton. He won a state title here in 2013. And everybody knows this by now, but he was a defensive coordinator for Jeff Holt and really turned that defense around at one time. He went from a 4-3 to a 3-4. And I remember interviewing him about that, and he said he had never coached a 3-4 before, but adapted it because that's what he had, condition-wise and player-wise, and that's what they had switched to. And he's kind of, I'm dating myself a little bit, but if anybody's followed the SEC for years and back when Danny Ford was the head coach of the University of Arkansas, if you remember Joe Lee Dunn, that's a lot like Cody McNabb. You never know where pressure's going to come from. Sometimes you'll have linemen stand up. He's very unconventional sometimes, and he tries to confuse the quarterback. Joe Lee Dunn, famous defensive coordinator for Arkansas, also a head coach at one time at Mississippi State. So that's something we got to be on our toes about. Cody McNabb looking for his 90th victory. He's got 89 wins and 63 losses. Hopefully, he'll be waiting another week for that. Dave Wheeler in his 4th season here at Russellville. First time he's been a head coach in high school. 14-18 overall heading into his 4th season. We're going to take a quick 60-second break and be back with the kickoff. Let's take a 30-second break. Sorry, Steven. 30-second break because I think they're going to run the band off the field, and we'll take a quick break and be back with some Cyclone football. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings is the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 7 years and counting. And without customers like you shopping local and leaving honest reviews, well, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings wouldn't have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. So if you're ready to get the building or carport that suits your needs, stop by Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, corner of Highway 7 and 247, right before the River Bridge, to browse around, or visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings.com for more information.
Cyclones in their road white uniforms with black pants. Morrilton in their maroon and gray, and I'm really glad we're close to them because that's always hard to see. But the Cyclones black helmets, and they're ready. And looks like we have Ladarius Prince, who's changed numbers here his junior year. He is wearing number 0. He'll be the starting running back. And Sam Callahan, he is a sophomore, and he is electrifying when he can touch the football. He is wearing number 29. They are the deep men. They are back at the 5-yard line. We're on the home side, and Morrilton kicking off, moving from our left to our right, and we are ready. Kicking off will be Maddox Berry. It's deep kick, end over end, and Callahan's going to take it at about the 8-yard line. Can't quite get it up the sideline. He'll return it for about 10 yards, and that's where the Cyclones will start.
Yeah, he tried to get to the outside there on the left, but just didn't have the blocker set up for him.
Took it at the 8, and they're going to mark it at the 17-yard line, so a 9-yard return. And Cyclones be starting deep in their own territory after the 9-yard return. Luke Jones, the quarterback, senior. He was a starter last year. Big, tall kid. I tell you, he looks kind of like that Tebow build. He can run, and they're going to let him run a little bit more. He threw for almost 1,300 yards last year, 14 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. New offensive coordinator this year, Chris Gunter, comes over to us from BB. And we'll run the spread. We'll see the different looks that he will have. He's got Marcellus Olson, number 31, who's also the backup quarterback to his left. And Marcellus is now looking like he's going to take almost a wildcat package. Olson's going to run it right side. He gets over the line of scrimmage. He's stopped shy of the 20-yard line. And that's one thing Coach Gunter's going to do. You got to be prepared for anything. And he's really tough to prepare for as a play caller.
Yeah, I saw Luke shift to the right. I thought, well, did he not know where the center was? But
no,
that was a wildcat formation.
Olson played quarterback last year, but he would play it for about a half, and then he would move to running back wide receiver for the junior high team as Lucas Stokes, the 8th grader at the time, would play the second half in quarterback situations. Second down and long. Luke Jones going to give it to the first man through, and that's Magnus Golden, and he'll get up over the 20, a yard, maybe a yard and a half. It'll bring up third down for the Cyclones. And Russellville going to go a little quickly here. They give him officially a yard, 3rd down and 7. Ball near the middle of the field. Exchanges in personnel. Russellville not hurrying, but they're not huddling, and so Morrilton not able to huddle. They bring in Jacob Espinosa, number 3, who's flanked on the outside with Jerron Brown, number 4. One of the few offensive players who got some playing time last year. He's more in the backfield with Golden there. Stacked here, and that is Brown that goes in motion. Jones looking left. He's throwing to a spot. Complete. Got the first down. Nice catch there by Espinosa. Took a big lick, but he gets past the 30, and he moves the sticks.
I like the way he was protecting that ball. Turned his back against the defense and just ran backwards a little bit.
First pass of the game for the Cyclones goes for 11 yards and a first down. This will be on the left hash. And I tell you,
I didn't see Espinosa break. He went in inside and broke back out to the outside, and I thought it was a misthrown ball, but it was right there. He caught it with the fingertips. A check with me on the far side, and Russellville now lining up with a big back there behind Jones. That is Magnus Golden, who will play both ways. He can start on the defensive line, and Golden's going to get the carry, and they hit in the backfield. He's going to lose a couple yards. Did not make the 30-yard line. He really didn't have a chance there. You know, there's a lot of talk about this offensive line, and Morton's been hearing that, and they're trying to, like I said, not like they're going to whip us one-on-one. They're coming with the blitz, and they did that time, and they blitzed at the right place, right time.
That's what McNabb likes to do, is blitz a lot.
He does.
Got to figure out where it's coming from.
Julius Thompson has taken over number 15, Mekhi Foster's number. He's to the short side of the field, wide receiver. Ladarius Prince, the running back, in front of quarterback Jones. Fake to him, screen pass far side, in and out of the hands, and they're going to call it an incomplete pass. And Morrilton was there to try to scoop it up, so very lucky that went incomplete. The pass was intended for 31. They said Marcellus Olson. I thought it was Jerron Brown out there. I think they I thought they were going out there for the screen pass. Either way, though, it's going to be 3rd down and 12. Cyclones have it at their own 29-yard line. Left hash mark is where the ball sits. Olson's going to be moved by Jones to his left side. 2 wide receivers to the far right side. Jones back to pass, looking short side, little wheel route. No, underneath, Olson's got it, and he spins away, and he's got the first down and more. Cuts back at midfield, cuts back toward the outside, past the 40, inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Big gain for the Cyclones.
That's a beautiful run by Olson. He was able to shed some defenders and headed right straight down the field.
Yeah, he didn't have the first down when he caught it. He had to make a move, and he spun off a guy in order to get that first down, then showed some shifty moves and some speed. Pickup of 33 yards for Olson and the Cyclones in Morrilton Devil Dog territory at the 38-yard line. Media team Maggie Duval, thank you so much for running the clock. I totally forgot all about that. There's Luke Jones. They started the silent count and then got it, so trying to draw them maybe a little offside, or at least keep them off a little bit, and hands it off to Ladarius Prince, who gets to the 35-yard line, a pickup of 3. Cyclones started this drive, taking the opening kickoff at their own 17-yard line. They've driven down to the 36 officially. The nose of the football is not touching the 35, so even if it's a half-yard line, it doesn't count as a 35 until it touches there. 3 wide receivers to the short side of the field, the left side. There are no wide receivers to the far side, but almost a tight end set there with Julius Thompson, number 15. They're going to bring Olson in motion, a little forward pitch. That's a forward pass. He catches it, but he's going to be dropped for a big loss back at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Morrilton read that one very well. We was running right into the blitz there on that right side.
You know, those are safe plays, though, because if you drop it, it's a forward pass, so incomplete. It's not a fumble. However, like you said, they stretched it out, and it's a loss of 6 on the play. And Russellville looking at 3rd down and 14 from the 42-yard line of Morrilton. Russellville's converted on their 2 third downs so far in this game. Man in motion is Jerron Brown. And this is going to be blown dead. It was going back to pass, looking wide side, and I won't say a wheel route because they set that up underneath. I think they were going underneath to the right side, and we'll see what's the call here. Say dead ball offsides against Morton. You don't get a free play in high school football. It's blown dead. And so our first penalty of the season goes against the Devil Dogs, and that helps us out a little bit. It's 3rd down and 9. Three wide receivers to the left side, 1 to the right side. Short side of the field is the right side. They're showing blitz up the middle. Now check with me. Coach Gunner changing the line or changing the play. Plenty of time on the play clock. It's 8 seconds as we're set now. 3rd down and 9. They're going to hand it off. Breaks to the left side, and he's very close to a first down. They really caught Morrilton napping. I think they flanked everybody outside. It was open underneath, and at first I didn't think he got it, but he got a good spot. We got the first down.
Yeah, I was watching that official on the right side over there, and he gave us a good spot.
He sure did. Pickup of 9, that's exactly what we needed. The Cyclones convert on their third down of the game, and they have it 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line of Morrilton. Season opener for both teams. Here a few years ago, Morton actually opened their season with Searcy when we had the week 0 off. 2 eligible receivers to each side. Jones back to pass, looking right. He floats one out there, and it's going to be incomplete. He had a man up there with DeJuan Ford. It was just thrown a little high, and he took a lick. Not as bad as it could have been, though, and it goes incomplete.
Who was that for? Number 20, Ford?
Yeah, it's Ford.
Yeah.
Clock stop here with 6:31 left to play in the first quarter. And usually we see Morrilton trying to control the clock and Russellville wanting to go quickly. This season it's been different, and Russellville came in trying to do more of a ball control, keep their fast-paced offense off the field. So far, so good. Russellville's held this ball for almost half the quarter. Looking at 2nd down and 10. Little counter play, the give to Prince. He breaks the tackle in the backfield and leans forward inside the 25 to the 23. A pick up a 5 on the play.
Yeah, they should have had him for a loss, but just the power and the speed, he was able to break through and gain some good yardage.
Ladarius had 34 carries last year for 193 yards. Not many carries, but when you got Tracy Daniels rushing for over 3,000 and setting the school rushing record, that's going to happen. He gets 5 there. Prince has 3 carries for 16 yards in this game. Another 3rd down for Russellville. The fullback is Magnus Golden. And they're going to roll out, and it is a thrown incomplete pass. It could have been a big sack, but thankfully the man in the white hat saw that Russellville had an eligible receiver in the area, so it's an incomplete pass, what could have been a huge, huge loss on the play.
Looks like Russellville's thinking about going for it.
Well, you know, your kicker's got a little hamstring issue. And so Jesus Perez normally can hit it from here. Right here would be a 40-yard field goal, but he tweaked his hamstring this week. He's also a wide receiver. I haven't seen him out in the game there, so you're kind of in no man's land at the 23-yard line, 4th down and 5. At the very least, try to draw him off sides. They've already jumped once on this drive, and now Russellville's going to take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. We have no score, 5:54 left to play here in the first quarter. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
5:54 left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones using a timeout. And we'll see if they decide to actually go for this 4th down. Again, it's at the 23-yard line of Morrilton. It's a 40-yard field goal, and your kicker's a little banged up here to start the season. They're going to go for it. I mean, you surely don't want to punt it here. I mean, throw it to the end zone, try to get a, something for it, like a penalty or something. You never know. But I think this is a smart gamble. Russellville needs 5. 2 receivers to each side as I say that. Magnus Golden, who runs as a S-back here, will line up and play action. Jones rolling to his right, throwing underneath. It's tipped and incomplete. And I was going to say almost intercepted, but it really didn't matter at that point, did it?
That was for number 4, Brown, and there was 2 defenders there, but the ball did kind of go up in the air, so we dodged a bullet, but we turned it over anyway.
Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. It actually would have helped us if he had intercepted, maybe give them 10 yards less field position. But I will say, as far as Luke Jones is concerned, he was being chased by 2 defenders, and so he was running out of time there. I thought for a minute that somebody for Russellville might have jumped a little bit, and I was kind of hesitating, waiting to see. And so Russellville turns it over on downs. They move the ball all the way down the field to the 23 from our 17. All right, here we go. Back to pass, thrown, complete screen pass. They're going to break a tackle at the 28, plow forward to the 35, 37-yard line. And that is caught by Jamarcus Standridge from Maddox Berry. And they're going to go a lot quicker than Russellville did. That's kind of what they've gained. They've changed their offensive philosophy up and immediately going 1st and 10 here at the 36-yard line. Berry throwing incomplete far side, going to Dante Cox, the leading wide receiver on the team from last year.
Well, Russellville needs to look for those 3 to 5 yard passes because that's what they're going to be doing for a while.
Yeah, Yeah, and this is the way you slow them down. 2 footballs on the field as Maddox Berry, the quarterback, has to throw it one of them all. Second down and 10, 2 receivers to each side. The running back is Keaton Robinson. He'll get it here straight up the gut. He's hit hard at the line of scrimmage. I think that was Golden that made that stop.
It was, number 99.
Pickup of 1, and hey, I don't care what offense you run, this is what you want them. You want them in third down and long, and that's what they have at 3rd and 8. The Devil Dogs need their own 46-yard line for a first down. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, the short side of the field. Berry's going to roll to his right, backpedaling now. He'll heave it downfield. He's got a man open far side. It's Dante Cox. He steps out of bounds after catching it into Cyclone territory. Just a big cushion there. He drove us off the ball and was able to get the first down all the way to the Cyclone 44. 1st and 10. They're going quickly here. Play action, throwing near side. It's incomplete as he tried to go to Champ McNabb, the son of their head coach, Cody McNabb. 4:54 left to play here in the first quarter. We have no score. This is their first drive. They started after the turnover on downs by Russellville at their own 23-yard line. Maddox Berry threw for 1,400 yards last year, but had 4 turnovers in this game. He'll hand it on the fly sweep, and they'll get to the 40-yard line. I can't tell if that's 18 or 19. Maybe it's 15. It is 15, Jamarcus Standards. They got 3 wide receivers, 15, 18, and 19, so sometimes it's kind of hard to see. But on the fly sweep, Russellville did a pretty good job, only gave up 4 yards. It's 3rd down and 6, and they're going quickly again. Ball on the right hash mark. Berry back to pass, looking left. He's got all day. He's going to heave this one downfield. Oh, he overshoots everybody. He had 2 receivers open. If he hits one of them, it's a touchdown. Hey, I think he'd like to have that one back. It'll bring up 4th down and 6. And now they're kind of in no man's land. You obviously can't try to kick a field goal here. It's a 57-yarder, but do you want to punt from the 40? And it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th and 6. They need right at our 39 for a first down. Have no score, 4:24 left in the first quarter. Berry back to pass, looking short side of the field. He'll throw it here, and it is complete enough for the first down. A nice little diving catch there by Josh Sharp. That was a diving catch as he kind of misthrown just a little bit. All the way to the 26, they get 14 yards, going quickly again. 2 receivers to each side. Here's a draw play to Keaton Robinson, and again he's hit at the line of scrimmage, and maybe, depending on the spot, maybe gets 1.
Yeah, that was Magnus Golden again. When he gets his arms around you, you're not going to go anywhere.
Keaton Robinson, 2 carries for just 3 yards. He'll set up left side of Berry, the quarterback, on 2nd down and 9. Maddox Berry looking a lot more confident than he did last year. Just a junior, and a very talented junior class. That tore it up through their junior high system. They've been waiting on this class. Berry back to pass on 2nd long. He's going to throw for the corner of the end zone. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Good coverage out there by Sam Callahan, the sophomore. And went for Dante Cox at the end zone, but that was just thrown up for grabs, and man-on-man coverage out there. And Morrilton looking at 3rd down and 9 from our 25. 3:39 left to play here in the first quarter. And now they're taking their time. This is the longest they've waited to snap the football. Play clock at 15. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Back to pass, looking left all the way. Going to throw towards the middle. Is complete inside the 5. Touchdown. Touchdown, Morrilton. He went to number 18. I'm sorry, Maddox Berry went to, I believe Dante Cox is the one that caught that. No, it's Jamarcus Standards, I think. I don't know. I can't tell.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. So he goes for a 25-yard touchdown pass on 3rd down and 9. And we'll wait the extra point by Tyler Kimbrough. And it's up, and it is through. 7-0, Morrilton leads. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving for your child or grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a new name, but the same great way to grow education savings. From pre-K to college or trade school, visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement available at brighterfuturedirect529.com, paid for by the Arkansas Brighter Future Fund Committee.
The Devil Dogs taking a 7-0 lead and ready to kick off. To our Cyclones, they're going to kick it same spot. Callahan going to catch it almost the same place at the 8-yard line. This time running towards the middle. Broke an arm tackle at the 20, but it started him up just enough to get tripped up at the 25-yard line. Well, they go 77 yards in 11 plays, and it ends up being Maddox Berry hitting Jamarcus Standridge for the 25-yard touchdown pass. And the extra point was good, so they lead at 7-0. Cyclones get to the 24 officially on that, so Callahan, a 16-yard return. This will be the Cyclones' second offensive series. They drove down into the red zone of Morrilton, turned it over on downs, and boy, they weren't kidding when they said they were going fast-paced offense this year. That is something we haven't seen from Morrilton, and they definitely did it. Luke Jones going to pull it, keep it himself straight up the middle, and got a little bit of an opening there. Gets over the 25 to the 30-yard line. He kind of rode that for a while, didn't he?
He did, and first time Morrilton's defense looked like they were a little confused on exactly who had the ball.
Yeah, that's the longest carry from scrimmage so far for the Cyclones of 6 yards. And it's the first carry officially for Luke Jones. I like these 2nd-4 situations. I bet Coach Chris Gunner likes that too, to pick up 6 on first down. 2 receivers wide out to the right, 1 to the left. Press tight coverage there. Jones going to throw across the middle, and it's incomplete. I don't know if somebody ran the wrong route. He just overshot. It looks like he was going for Ford there on that little skinny post. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 4. Luke Jones now 3 of 8 for 38 yards. Ford does not have a catch, but that's the second time they've targeted him. Mitchell Manning comes into the game. He's going to be the wide receiver over on the left side, the furthest left, because we have 3 wideouts to this side. No wide receivers to the right, but we got to tie it in. Man in motion, and that is Espinosa. And now it looks like Russellville moved. We had the play clock down to 1, and I think we just picked up our first penalty of the season, I think. I say dead ball, false start. We mentioned to you Russellville lost 84% of their offense from last year. Lost Makai Foster, Tracy Daniels, Caden Rose. Seemingly everybody except the quarterback, Luke Jones. Luke Jones has thrown for over 1,500 yards for his career coming into this game. Looking at 3rd down and 9. Cyclones need just past the 34 for a first down. Manning in motion. The far side. Moving around the pocket was Jones. He had to get rid of it, and he threw it into the turf in the middle of the field, and the Cyclones are going to have to punt the football away.
A lot of pressure on Jones on that series.
Now, I've seen him in practice, and Bo Mosley's been the punter. I wonder if he was going to. It looks like it. Bo Mosley, I believe 6 interceptions last year, I think. And the problem with him intercepting so much is you do that, you're not going to get thrown at very much. It's hard to repeat because people don't pick on you anymore. But he's worked out a little bit at wide receiver, too. Morrilton with 2 players back at their own 42-yard line. Mosley gets this one. It's a wobbly kick, very high. It's going to be fielded by Morrilton at our 45-yard line. And that's where they will start with their second drive. 20-yard punt, no return.
Very high punt. We had good coverage.
It's 2:44 left to play here in the first quarter. The Cyclones trail it by a score of 7-0. Welcome you to Devil Dog Stadium. We're here at the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Three receivers to the, I say three receivers, one of them's a lineman out there. Odd formation here. And now we've got a timeout called. This might be called by Coach Wheeler, I think it is. And so he'll call the timeout. Russellville uses their second timeout of the first half. We'll take a quick break. Cyclones trail at 7-0. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner Moonlight Madness sale is now in progress. Save half off or more on footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trail it here by a score of 7-0, and that odd formation caused Coach Wheeler to call timeout. Not a bad move. You don't want to get confused. Call the timeout. Use it in the first half because you can't. They don't carry over. So smart play there by Coach Wheeler. Ozark leading Clarksville in the first quarter, 7-0. And PA leading Robinson 8-0 in the first quarter. Of course, everybody's kind of looking at that Greenwood Bentonville West matchup. And we'll tell you about some scores when we come to our halftime show. Also a little bit of Cyclone history for you, and we'll take a look at what went on in the Russellville School District sports-wise this past week. Empty backfield for Maddox Berry as they start on their second drive, 1st and 10 from the Cyclone 45. Usually means quarterback draw. It does here. He's got a big opening. He may go. He's at the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Maddox Berry. He goes 45 yards untouched. And it was a draw all the way. He looked right, but immediately, and they just spread out the Cyclone defense, and an easy run there for Maddox Berry.
Yeah, having 3, possibly 4 receivers on the right side, you're right. It spread our defense out, and he just went to the left side of that center.
Tyler Kimbrough on to try the extra point. And it is through. 14-0. Morrilton leads at 2:37 left to play here in the first quarter. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
We understand there's some storms popping up into Perry County, headed our way, it looks like. So, we dodged some bullets. We thought a 40% chance of thunder showers tonight. So, but if we have to take a break, we'll do that. Lightning strikes, you have to delay. I think it's, 30 minutes after that. Morton leads at 14-0. They're going to kick off here, and this is going to be short and fielded by Manning, and he goes down at the 35-yard line. Hey, why not? Good play by Mitchell Manning because now Russellville's going to get their best starting field position of the night at the 35-yard line. They started a drive at their own 17 and the second time at their own 24. On that scoring summary, they go 45 yards in just one play. It was Maddox Berry, the touchdown run. Extra point by Tyler Kimbrough was good, and 14-0. And I tell you, Russellville moved the ball pretty well on their first drive. Second one, they go 3 and out. They got 61 yards of offense, but they would really like to answer here, trailing by 2 scores. All right, Luke Jones back out to direct the offense. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Running back to his left. He's going to fake it to Callahan, throwing screen pass, complete far side, and he gets around the defender. I don't know how. It looked like that was going to be a big lick at the 35. He's pushed out, but I think he's got the first down at the 45. It looked like Espinosa was getting ready to get lit up, but he got around it.
I don't know if that defender had his eyes too, or he just got a move put on him, but boy, he missed him completely.
That's second catch of the night for Espinosa, who's got 2 catches, 21 yards. Luke Jones now 4 of 10 for 48 yards. Ball the right hash mark. It's the 4th first down for the Cyclones. They get the sticks moving here early on this drive. And we have motion on the far side. It looked like we went far side there with Ford, and I think he was expecting the ball to be snapped because he cut it up into their secondary before the ball had been snapped. So just kind of a timing issue there. The Cyclones going to go backwards here with their second penalty of the night at 2 false starts.
Well, that happens in the first game, and of course, as the season goes on, I don't think you'll see that again.
So first down and 15 for the Cyclones. Here's the handoff. This is to Callahan, and he'll get that yardage back plus an extra yard. They took him on and drove him down. It was nice blocking there by the wide receiver, Julius Thompson, who came up and pretty good block to help Callahan pick up 6 yards. Second down and 9, and Thompson now, he was slow to get up, and he squatted there, kind of rubbed the turf, and I thought maybe he was injured. No, I think he's just wiping his gloves off. He's a wide receiver on the far right side. Again to Callahan. Big hole here. He's at the 40, breaks a tackle. It's a foot race. The 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Russellville. 54 yards for Sam Callahan, and the Cyclones are on the board.
I don't know if he was touched. There was quite a hole on that right side over there.
Yeah, I think he was touched there. He stiff-armed a man, kind of pushed him down a little bit. The Cyclones hoping to cut this lead in half. They trail 14-6, but 54 yards on the run by Sam Callahan, his first touchdown as a Russellville Cyclone. Jesus Perez, who's nursing a hamstring injury, is on to try the extra point. Like I said, he's also a wide receiver, but because of that hamstring, he has not played yet, except for this right here. The kick is up, and it is good. The Cyclones on the board. They trail 14-7. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas deliver reliable, affordable power to more than 60% of Arkansas, the field we call home. The 17 dedicated electrical cooperatives around the state manage over 75,000 miles of power lines, delivering power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
Whether marching in the band, cheering from the sidelines, or running plays on the gridiron, teamwork is essential. High school sports teach students teamwork both on and off the field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman. I approve this message to say thank you to the coaches and teachers who are preparing the next generation to be team players, and best wishes to all student athletes learning to be teammates in the game of life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Cyclones on the board. They go 65 yards in 3 plays. Sam Callahan, a 54-yard touchdown run. Perez hits the extra point, and the Cyclones trail, but are on the board 14-7. Appreciate you joining us here. We're on 102.3 KCJC, also on Cyclone Booth YouTube. If you have your phone and have the EAB app, you can check us out anytime there. Always love to say, people always message me. We're watching here, and got a message from our buddy Jason Golden, who's got us on about 30 TVs at the old bank. And, hey, I think we're starved for football. We're ready, and even though it's a hot night and we're expecting some storms coming up in the area right now, we're excited. 1:51 left to play here in the first quarter. That turned it around. We said that Russell would really like to answer down 14-0. Didn't know it was going to happen that quick. But, you obviously, Coach Chris Gunter, the new OC, he obviously saw something that he liked because, he hit that open area, and Callahan, once he broke that tackle, kind of stiff-armed a man there with his left hand, he was off to the races. I think the last 45 yards, it was strictly a foot race. And there's been a delay here, and I almost thought they were looking around to see if there was some clouds or something moving in the area. But, no, I don't know what the holdup was because both teams had huddled. They were looking around. The officials were talking to both teams, and now Morrilton out onto the field and Russellville coming out. That was weird. I don't know what the holdup was. Jesus Perez on to, as he kicked the extra point, he's going to be on here to kick off, and we'll see what he's able to do with that leg. Back deep for Morrilton is Jamarcus Standers, number 15, the one who caught their first touchdown pass. And Perez will kick this one. He'll squib it. It'll hit the 25 and field it at the 15-yard line. Across the 20, 25. Won't quite get the 30-yard line before he's tackled by a host of Cyclones.
Yeah, he hit a wall out there.
All right, that's a 14-yard pickup, and the Cyclones will put their defense on the field, trying to do something they haven't done so far. Morrilton scored on their first 2 possessions, but I mean, they have that NASCAR package. They've been lightning quick there. Ball spots at 29 here in this first quarter. 122 yards for the Devil Dogs. Russellville has 131 yards. That's why that score is always what you got to look at. You can lie with statistics sometimes. You look at that, Russellville's dominated the yards, dominated the time of possession, well, over twice as much. Morrilton leads it by a score. They got a Wildcat package themselves. This is Jamarcus Standers, no place to go, and he loses the football, and the Cyclones cover it. Tried to break an arm tackle, lost the football, and Aiden Terry, I mean, just look what I found, hit him right there in the breadbasket.
Boy, it did. I mean, it didn't even hit the ground.
And he'll cover it at the 28-yard line, and this is a perfect place to get the turnover, not just a turnover deep in our own end. No, we're getting it here at their 28-yard line. Aiden Terry with the fumble recovery, and the Cyclones in business.
Well, that's one thing we said in pregame, the defense, if we could get some turnovers, fumbles, and it happened right here in the first quarter.
Well, the Cyclones had 4 turnovers in their victory against Morrilton last year, and they set up shop with easily their best starting position. Yeah, they tried to – I mean, I don't understand. You know, sometimes you can get a little too cute. They drive down on us twice, and that's the first time we've seen the Wildcat package. And sometimes if something's working, I don't know why you fix it. Going under center here is Luke Jones. A toss sweep here. Ladarius Prince running right side. Breaks a tackle at the 30 and stood up there. He might have got barely inside the 25-yard line. Pick up a 3 on the play. Yeah, sometimes you think, hey, we're rolling. We scored twice, and let's try something different. And hey, it always seems to backfire then. The Cyclones looking at 2nd and 7 from the Devil Dog 25-yard line. Yeah, and Jamarcus Standers, Russell had it clogged up. He was going right side, tried to break back when he did, couldn't shed the arm tackle because it hit the ball again under center. Something we haven't seen in a long time, going under center. Here's a straight handoff to Prince, straight up the middle, and a flag flies as he gets the first down, but we'll have to wait and see the flags. They mark him down at the 17-yard line with just under a minute to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, it could be holding against us, the way they're talking. Holding, yeah.
And it'll be 10 yards from the spot. I think Ladarius will get some yards on the carry. It looks like they're going to mark it from the 22-yard line, which will put it back at the 32. Is that what they're going to put it? Yeah, the 32-yard line. So Ladarius gets credit for a 3-yard carry and then a 10-yard penalty, but it stays as second down. One of those weird statistics there. All right, so Cyclones now looking at 2nd down and 14, the first penalty that wasn't a false start. Empty backfield as Prince cycles out. They're going to throw it up here for Brown, and he can't make the catch, but he was out of bounds anyway. Jones was looking for Brown, and it falls incomplete. 3rd down and 14 coming for the Cyclones.
You know, that's a good call playing right there. Right after that penalty, go for the bomb.
3rd down and 14. And, you know, if you don't feel like you have a field goal kicker here, you don't have to pick up 14 yards on this. You can go for half of it, maybe a little over half. It gives you a little bit more freedom. Russellville with 2 players in the backfield with Jones. Play action, Jones on a double move underneath. Brown has it knocked away. Good defensive play there. I think that was a really good pass, but Braylon Hardiman was able to knock it away, kind of reaching around the wide receiver. They went to Brown once again. Double move on the outside, and Brown tried to slip in underneath, and that brings 4th down to the Cyclones. 4th and 14 from the 32, and once again it's a 49-yard field goal from right here. So they're just going to go for it. Russell's 0 for 1 on fourth down conversions so far. Would like to get some points out of this. 2 wide receivers to the left. Play clock's down to 6. Russell has to hurry. They only have 1 timeout left. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They do get the snap off. Play action. Jones back to pass. Here comes the blitz, and he's going to be hit. Spins away from pressure. Rolling to his left. Eyes downfield. He's got a man in the end zone. Throwing it up for Marcellus Olsen, but it's intercepted by Morrilton in the end zone. Intercepted there by the Devil Dogs. And I tell you, that would have been better for them had they just dropped the interception. I mean, because they would have the ball on their 32 instead of their 20. But either way, it goes as a turnover for the Cyclones. I don't mind that that heave, though. He was trying to make something out of nothing. You got to go ahead and throw it downfield because it was 4th down. So it was a great play by Luke Jones to extend the play and just heave it up there. Well, you never know. He was going for Olsen down there, but it was intercepted, and now Morrilton will start at their own 20. They got to feel like they dodged a bullet, turning the ball over so deep in their territory and able to stop Russellville. A carry on first down, they'll pick up about 5 yards. That's Raylan Thomas, number 5. And that might be the last play of the first quarter. It is. After 1 quarter to play, the Cyclones trail Morrilton 14-7. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Si encuentra una fuga de agua del techo, es importante que tome medidas inmediatas para evitar daños mayores a su hogar. Los techos con goteras nunca se arreglan solos. Miller Roofing Company es una compañía que ha servido a la comunidad de River Valley desde 1991, con una reputación de trabajo superior y confiable. Así que antes que la fuga de agua se empeore, llame a Miller Roofing Company a 890-3499 para hacer una cita para su inspección hoy.
Celebrate with us at Phil Wright Auto Play as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now is the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Cyclones trail by a touchdown here after the first quarter. Russellville 137 yards of offense, able to score a touchdown on a long run by Sam Callahan. And Morrilton will have it 2nd and 5 from their own 25 as we start the second quarter. Here is Riley Thomas, and nothing going on the right side. Breaks back left. He sheds a couple tackles before he gets out of bounds and has enough for the first down just past the 35-yard line. Rylan Thomas on the carry, his 2nd carry of the night. He's got 2 carries, 15 yards, and Morrilton going quickly again. And back in at running back is Keaton Robinson. He'll get the call here. Gets up over the 40 to the 42-yard line for a 7-yard gain. Now bring up 2nd down short again. Going quickly. 2 receivers to each side for the Devil Dogs. Maddox Berry brings a man in motion. It'll load up the left side. Russellville creeping forward, but it is going to be Robinson on the call. On the counter play, he's got the first down, gets to midfield. 8 yards on the pickup, and they're starting to shred Russellville a little bit.
Yeah, Robinson's limping. He's coming out of the game.
Yeah, they've stopped the clock, and now they just started it again. We're trying to sync ours. They had only run 6 seconds off this, and they've run like 4 plays. There's a high snap, handled easily by Berry, but it disrupts their timing a little bit as they hand it off to Robinson and nowhere to go. They're going to officially give him a yard, but that'll be it.
There's Magnus Golden on that tackle.
There's Morrilton on 2nd down and 9. Berry back to pass. Plenty of time. Looking over the middle. Complete. He's got the first down at the 35-yard line. This is Josh Sharp with his 2nd catch. And he spins away from a tackler and gets inside the 30 to the 26.
And he was wide open right in the middle of the field.
That's Devil Dog first down. They have it at our 26-yard line. Trying to get set up, nearing the 11-minute mark. Here left in the first half, the Cyclones trail 14-7. Snap a little left. He's able to hand it. Gives it off to Thomas, straight up the middle to the 26-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and 4. Sorry about that, trying to get this clock situated. Empty backfield, 2nd down and 4. Completed pass on the far side. They're going to get the first down. They get inside the 15 to the 10. A very late flag coming on. This is usually in the area of some sort of face mask. As they threw it out that far side, I think that was Dante Cox that caught it. Mo Mosley on the tackle. We'll see if it's a penalty against the Cyclones. If it is, it'd be a half the distance, whether it's a 5-yarder or personal foul. Really doesn't matter at the 10-yard line because it's going to be a 5-yarder no matter, and it is a face mask against the Cyclones. So it'll be a 1st down and goal for Morrilton. 10-17 left to play here in the first half. Russellville needs another turnover, needs to stiffen up something. Got to have something positive here. And they're trying to start the clock, and they do. The official had stopped play trying to wind the clock. The game clock rolling here. Tighter formation than normal. The give to the fullback, and he'll get a yard, maybe 2, as that's Jonathan Gray.
That's number 43, Terry, at the bottom of that pile. Good stop by the defense.
Pickup of a couple. Be 2nd down and goal for Morrilton. And they'll do it again here, trying the right side, and they're in for the touchdown. Oh, they're going to say everybody was celebrating. I thought Morrilton even was celebrating, but the official said, nope, put him down at the 1. 3rd down and goal from the 1. They'll try it one more time, and Russellville is going to make the tackle. There's a fumble. Morrilton covers it back at the 4-yard line. Maddox Berry was there to get the fumble. And so now it gets real interesting. 4th and goal, and they're going to go for it. 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. They've gone backwards the last 2 plays. Hard count. And did they get us jump?
I think they did.
Yeah. So it'll be a 2-yard penalty, half the distance here. 4th and goal from the 2 instead of. It's odd, though, that they would waste it right there. I mean, it's 2 yards at this point. If you think you can get Russellville on a hard count, you'd think you'd wait. It was like a 4th down and 3 or something. It's 4th down and goal now from the 2-yard line. Thomas, the running back. Maddox Berry. Let the man in motion cross his face. He's going to roll to his left. Throwing for the end zone is complete into the end zone for the touchdown. And that's Andrew Roden. And they're back up by 2 scores. 80 yards on the drive. A couple big plays there, mainly the 23-yard pass play to put them up 20-7. And we'll wait the extra point. And that is Tyler Kimbrough with the point after. 8:41 left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones trail at 21-7. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Why hold a parade that only goes 1 block? What in the world is a bathtub race? And how can one town be the training ground for American Pharaoh and the former playground of Al Capone? That's just Hot Springs being Hot Springs. Between thermal waters, thoroughbreds, and the world's shortest St. Patrick's Day parade, this town isn't trying to be unique. It just comes naturally. Come experience this slightly unconventional and completely wonderful place called Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
The future is not about a bond reaching maturity. The future is what my grandfather worked for. It's what my father carried on. It's my responsibility today. The future is my son's tomorrow. At the Stevens Private Client Group, we believe that our strength builds success, not only for us, but for our clients. Stevens, member NYSE, SIPC.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trailing 21-7, and Morrilton going to kick off here. Short run up once again, and this one will not hit the turf, but after it hits a Cyclone, it hits the turf. It's a live ball, but the Cyclones covered at the 34-yard line. That's dangerous, but it does give us good field position. Well, the Cyclones trailed by 7, got a turnover deep in Morrilton's own end, unable to do anything with it. Morton makes them pay by going down, scoring a touchdown after the pick in the end zone. They go 80 yards on that last drive. And 12 plays. Maddox Berry on 4th down to go. Hit Andrew Roden for a 2-yard touchdown pass. A drive went 80 yards and took up 3 minutes and 38 seconds of clock time. Morton will get the ball to start second half. We still got some time here. 8:41 left here in this second quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Short side of the field is the left. Jones back to pass. He's got man-on-man coverage out there. He throws it out there. It's complete at the 40 of the Devil Dogs and tripped up at the 35-yard line. That is number 15, Julius Ross Thompson.
Got a man all over him.
Sorry about that. I still hadn't turned this all up, but yeah, you're right. I mean, he dropped that one. That's dropping a dime in there. And they're going to put it down at the 35, and now the trainers are out, so I don't see if there's a player's down or what. But the Morrilton trainer ran all the way across. Okay, there is a player down. I just couldn't see because of Cyclones over there. But like you said, man-on-man coverage, he was not wide open, but a great pass there by Luke Jones. It goes for 31 yards. The longest, or not the longest, but the second one tonight. You know, his longest pass of his career is 65 yards. That one goes for 31 and sets up Russellville in Morrilton Devil Dog territory. We have an injured player for Morrilton down on that far side, and we're going to take a break. 8:34 left to play here in the first half. Russellville trailing 21-7. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and
all right, we're still on break on the radio side, but we will cover this play for you as it's 1st and 10 for Russellville at the 35-yard line of Morrilton. The player was Braylon Hardiman. He's holding his right shoulder. You hope it's nothing serious. Jones, play action, little reverse. This is Jerron Brown running towards the right side, and he does a great job to get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll end up picking up a yard or two on the play as we're joined back now by the radio side. It was Hardiman, number 3 for Morrilton. That was the player down. He walked off under his own power, was holding his right shoulder. That little reverse picks up a yard at the Devil Dog 34-yard line. So 2nd down and 9 after the big 31-yard pass play by the Cyclones to set him up here in Devil Dog territory. 3 receivers to the left. They're going to give it off to Ladarius Prince, looking for an opening, just nothing there. He was covered up and got back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming for the Cyclones.
Yeah, running to the left side. The hole was there for a second, but it just closed up very quickly, and as you said, no gain on that.
Well, look, they had questions of their defensive line, and I think their defensive line has answered the call. I mean, everybody was like, even their play-by-play guy says, this is our big question mark. We don't know how our defensive line is going to hold up, and so far they've done a pretty good job, especially against the Cyclone rushing attack compared to last year when Russellville ran all over Morrilton. Here's 3rd down and 9. And Jones, a delay draw. He's going to keep it himself. Does not get the 1st down, but he gets inside the 30. And this is great play called by Coach Gunter, because instead of 4th and 9, it's 4th and a lot shorter here. And You can open up the playbook. I mean, you don't know what Russell's going to do here. It gives you a lot of options. It's 4th down and 3 as they got him marked at the 28-yard line. Clock is rolling, under 7 minutes to play here in the first half. Play clock down to 14. Russellville has a timeout left if they want to use it. They're taking their time, checking the sideline, lining up now with 8 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Play clock down to 3. They may be using it. I could tell. I don't know if they were couldn't communicate with what they wanted the players to do. There was a little bit of confusion, so Russellville going to use their final timeout here of the first half. And again, you don't want to keep those in your pocket, so it's smart to use them when you have to. Spend them freely in the first half is what they say. The second half is when you really want to save them. Mountain Home leading Missouri West Plains in the first quarter 14-7. Greenbrier, who's not a conference opponent anymore, but Russellville will play Greenbrier next week, is tied with Warren in the second quarter 14-14. Again, I'm going to say this throughout the night. Next week, Cyclones play at Greenbrier, and it'll be on a Thursday night. Lamar all over Huntsville in the first quarter, 28-0. Ozark has taken the lead against Clarksville in the second quarter, 13-7. Hackett leads Danville 7-0, and Atkins leading Perryville in the first quarter by a score of 6-0. Last night, Van Buren defeated Alma 37-27. Big situation for Russellville. That's why you don't mind using the timeout here. It's 4th down and 3, and the Cyclones are going to go for it once again. They haven't converted a 4th down yet, and now Morrilton, I believe, is going to call a timeout. They wanted to see what the Cyclones showed up and their personnel there, so they're going to spend a timeout here. The Cyclones so far 0 for 2 on 4th down conversions. Morton 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions. We'll have all the stats coming up for you at the half. We can tell you about the total yards. I mean, it's quite even if you think about it. It doesn't show the fact that Russellville trailing by a couple of scores here. 194 yards for Morrilton, 175 for Russellville. Both teams have 1 turnover. Morrilton had a fumble. Russellville had an interception, but Russellville's interception was on a 4th down, and which it was a busted play, or extended play, I should say, where they heaved it towards the end zone. Russellville's been penalized 5 times for 27 yards. Morrilton 1 time for 5 yards. Cyclones still winning time of possession, but Coach Wheeler says that's useless. So he keeps his own set of stats. He's a real interesting guy if you want to talk to him about that. He keeps more of the quarterback hits, the quarterback hurries, and he says you hit the quarterback early, then he's thinking about it the rest of the game, and that's something he likes to look at. Coming out of the timeout, Russellville out of timeouts, Morrilton down to 2. And again, we're looking at 4th down and 3 for Russellville at the Devil Dog 28-yard line. Russellville needs right around the 25 for a first down. And I believe did Morrilton move or did we move? Came from the back judge, and they're going to call false start on Russellville. Okay, this hurts. I didn't see anybody move. I saw Morrilton shifting side to side.
I think it was the left side of our offensive line that moved. But I thought it was after Morrilton had jumped off sides.
I just saw him moving, like shifting from one side to the other, and it makes it a little bit tougher. Still need to get to the 25-yard line for the first. Russell's still going to go for it here at the 34. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Luke Jones, slow count, gets it. He's looking left, got man-on-man coverage. He's going to heave it there. He's got a man just out, overthrown just a little bit by a few yards, and Morrilton holds once again. Russellville 0 for 3 on 4th down conversions. I couldn't tell who that was over there. I thought it was Ross Thompson, but I can't tell the number. Was that 15 over there?
Well, I'm waiting for him to turn so I can read it.
And the player down in the end zone for Morrilton kind of looks like a cramp.
Yeah, it's Thompson.
Okay.
Number 15.
Thank you. So Morrilton will take over at the 34-yard line, which is where the ball was snapped from. And this is where you can't let them score here because they're going to get the ball to start the second half. They're up by 2 scores here. At the very least, you got to stop them. You don't want them to get that double whammy where they score and then they get the first drive. And the player sat up for Morrilton in the end zone. And then he went back down, and, this is what we expected to see. Because a hot night like this, and First real game, you expect to see cramps, and you can tell he's walking off the field. You can tell that's a cramp. And minor thing, but boy, when you feel a cramp, it doesn't feel minor.
It definitely makes you walk funny till you get it loosened up and out of there.
Cyclone's going to have an open week after next week's game at Greenbrier. They have the open week and then Sylvan Hills, and then they start with conference. A little bit change up to conference this year with a change in people. Still going to have Lake Hamilton as the last game of the season, but we'll start with Van Buren, then at Greenwood. Mountain Home October 11th. That'll be our homecoming. All right, the Devil Dogs at their own 34-yard line. And here's the give to Thompson, and he'll get a yard, and that'll be it. Keaton Robinson. Morrilton they've been going in a hurry all night. They don't really have to. We're still a little over 6 minutes left, but here in the first half. 2nd down and 9. Rolling out is Maddox Berry. Throws complete to the 45. It's enough for the first down. And that is Champ McNabb. He's been kind of quiet. I mean, last year he threw a touchdown pass against the Cyclones. He's been a little bit quiet tonight, but gets that catch there for the first down. They're going to mark him down at the 42-yard line, so a pickup of 7 on the play. Or 47-yard line, my bad. Here's Robinson. He gets into Cyclone territory, a pickup of 9 yards on that play. Lopez on the stop, and they're going quick once again at the 44. Robinson's got the first down. Tried just off the right side. He'll be marked down at the 40-yard line of Russellville. And I tell you, I say it so far on this entire first half, but this is just a different Morrilton team than we've seen. Different offensive philosophy. We've still got the same offensive coordinator, Coach Ward, but 5:20 left to play here in the first half. They're going fast. They have the ball at the 41-yard line of Russellville, 1st and 10, under 5.5 to go in the first half. A handoff to Thomas, trying to run the sweep, and he'll step on the dime, go forward, and pick up maybe a yard. Just not a big hole there, but he was running out of room over on that far side. 2nd down and 9. Ryland Thomas, 4 carries for 22 yards. 2nd down. Rolling to his left is the quarterback, Maddox Berry. Plenty of time to go sling this one. Tipped and incomplete, and it was almost intercepted as Olsen there made a great play on the ball. And if he was able somehow to find that ball in midair, he's still running.
Yeah, it is all clear over here on this right side. I think he'd have took it all the way.
Yeah, great job by Marcellus Olsen, who's backing up Malachi Varnell a little bit in the safety area. And got to move people in and out the way the weather is tonight. 3rd down and 9. Empty backfield as they motion Thomas out of the backfield. He'll line up on the right side. Berry throwing, and it's going to be incomplete. I don't know if he slipped or what, but that ball came out of his hand kind of funny and way behind the wide receiver.
Yeah, and the receiver even slipped down. So.
Yeah, he had to put the brakes on. He had no chance of getting it.
They're going for it.
Now, 4th and 9, really going to go for it at our 40. This is going to set us up perfectly. We just stop them. 4:40 left, and now Morrilton going to call timeout? No. They're going to reset the play clock, which was just at 21, okay, and they're going to put it, now it's at 38. So the clock stopped here with a little over 4.5 to go. 4th down and 9. They've been perfect on their 4th down conversions tonight. Empty backfield for Maddox Berry. This is usually where, in the past, they've done a quarterback draw, but with needing 9 yards, I don't know if they'll do that. They're probably going to go something quick underneath or maybe man-on-man coverage. What do you say? Here's the snap. Dropping back. He's being flushed out of the pocket. Has to dodge as Golden. No, he can't dodge Magnus because he comes down with a huge sack at the perfect time back at the 48-yard line.
That's just a great play by Magnus, just able to push off his defender and go for the quarterback.
May forget just to get an incomplete pass. Magnus says, I'm going to drop him for an 8-yard loss. And now, just kind of odd that they went for it there. Russellville trailing by 14, but now they have the ball to start this drive at their own 48-yard line. 4:36 left, so plenty of time, even if you don't have timeouts. Put a little 4-minute drive together here. Make them pay for that. Luke Jones gone the entire way, except for he was in there at quarterback on the very first play of the game, but they ran a wildcat play with Marcellus Olson. Staggered I formation, back to pass, and Jones going to throw across the middle. It's incomplete. There were two receivers in the area, threw behind both of them. I don't know if he was, it looked like he was going for Julius Thompson, and it was a little bit behind him. I think that's who he was going to there.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
All right. Let's see, that'll stop the clock there at the 48-yard line, 2nd and 10. Not worried about the clock really right now. You get to get that first down.
The other receiver Cyclones had, Manning, was open to the right side, breaking across the middle.
Yeah, I think that was for Thompson because it was a shorter throw. Luke Jones will hand it off here. No, he pulls it, throws it. Man wide open is Ford. He's got the first down. He's at the 30. Breaks the tackle at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Stumbles. Did he get in? No, they're going to mark him down inside the 5-yard line. I was so hoping he was going to break that to score. Russellville trying to go quick themselves. They're going to put it down at the 3-yard line, I believe, a gain of 49 yards. And Russellville going quick here. Luke Jones. This may be a quarterback keeper, and they tried, and Russellville just jumped off sides.
Man.
A little false start. Cyclones now penalized 7 times for 37 yards.
False start against the offense.
So 1st and goal, they'll back us up to the 8. And now Russellville changing personnel. They got time because they still haven't had the ready for play whistle. And I think Coach Wheeler's asking a question. He wants a little clarification on that. He got an explanation. I don't know if it's the one he liked, and now they start ready for play. Russellville shifting around a little bit. Is this Magnus Golden going to take the direct snap? And he's going to take it left side. He gets near the 5-yard line. Magnus was a quarterback in junior high. He's a big defensive lineman, offensive threat right now, but he can handle the football.
That's a good run.
He gets 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line. Cyclones in no hurry. 3:44 left here in the first half. 2nd down and goal. And Luke Jones going to motion out of the backfield, and Magnus Golden's going to take the snap. He's going to take it himself left side again, and he stumbles forward. He took on a defender, won the battle, able to get an extra yard, but is tackled at the 3. You're probably not going to hear this. Magnus Golden dropped for a loss. He's just going to run over people.
They're working that right side of Morrilton's defense. That's twice they've run right at them.
It'll be 3rd down and goal. You don't want to settle for a field goal here. You trail by 2 scores, but you get down all this way. Cyclones taking their time. 12 seconds on the play clock, under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Trailing 21-7. Luke Jones has been in there at quarterback, but he's motioned out. This time he's going to stay in. Magnus Golden is behind him to his left. He'll hand it off to Golden. Golden is going to be hit just past the line of scrimmage, and they're going to mark him down at the 5. That's a bad spot for Russellville. The Cyclones have tried the left side 3 times and being pushed back a little bit on this drive. Once they started down here at the 3, I think they're going to try to kick the field goal. They are. I see Jesus Perez in there with Bo Mosley, the holder. And this would be a 22-yard field goal. It's from an odd angle, but Perez boots it through. First field goal for him in his Cyclone career. And the Cyclones do get on the board here in this second quarter with the 22-yard field goal by Jesus Perez. Cyclones trail 21-10. We'll take a quick break. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to play the first half. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
You know, I like the idea of going for the field goal there because you want to come away with points when you get inside their 5. I think if Russell would have made a little yards there on that third down, I think they might have gone for it, but they stopped at the 5, and so they end up kicking the field goal. They go 47 yards in 6 plays. Jesus Perez with the 22-yard field goal. And he cuts the Devil Dog lead to 11. 21-10 is our score. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left to play here in the first half, and the Cyclone's going to kick off there. But, you know, that was all set up by that 49-yard pass play that really set up Russellville from Jones to Ford. And but also started by Magnus Golden on that quarterback sack. I'm still surprised that Morrilton decided to go for it on 4th and 9, and then Golden with the big sack. And maybe a little cocky, and I mean, not saying they shouldn't have been. They scored on us 3 times, but I think that helped us. A little bit of momentum on our side. Perez going to kick off. He'll squib this one. It's going to hit at the 25 and fielded by Morrilton at the 18-yard line. This is Champ McNabb. He's going to take a big lick at the 33-yard line, spinning forward to the 34. A return of 16 yards for McNabb. And we'll see if the Devil Dogs want to do anything here. They have 2 timeouts and 2 minutes and 5 seconds left before halftime. They're going to get the ball to start the second half. I don't think they're going to sit on it. I think they're going to try to do something here. But we'll see. Maybe they'll try to hand it off, just see if they can get something there. Keaton Robinson's the running back. Come in with a tight formation. Maybe it is a running play here. It is going to be Robinson straight up the middle, and he's going to be hit at the 39 and pushed backwards. A pick up of 5 yards on the play. And pick up a 5 on the play. You can tell Russell's kind of trying to strip the ball a little bit there, I think. Second down and 4 after the 6-yard pickup. Berry. And once again, we'll go to Robinson. He'll try it left side. He's got the first down. That'll stop the clock to move the chains. They'll stop the clock just long enough to move the chains, and then they'll start it up again before the ball is snapped. So Morrilton may be set and ready to go by the time they start it. It's 1:27 left. Morrilton getting a line here on 1st and 10 at their own 47. Again to Robinson on the handoff. He'll get to midfield and slung down at the Cyclone 49-yard line to pick up a 4 on the play. Second down and 6, and they're going to call a timeout here with 1:11 left to play here in the first half. We'll take a quick break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's sizzling outside, but Saracen Casino's August car giveaway is even hotter. With a price tag of more than $114,000, the Lexus LC500 convertible is absolutely smoking. Just visit Saracen, use your free player's card, and play to win Saracen's most expensive vehicle prize to date. Play often for your chance at winning a red-hot Lexus convertible tomorrow night.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
21-10 is our score here. Morrilton leading the Cyclones in the 95th meeting between these two teams. Russellville's won 58 of them and tied 3. Won it last year, 33-21. They're going to win it this year, make it back-to-back victories. They got the work cut out for them. Right now, 1:11 seconds left to play here in the first half. The Devil Dogs on the move. They got it second down and 6 at the Cyclone 49-yard line, and Maddox Berry, the quarterback, starting with an empty backfield here. Maybe this is a quarterback draw. No, he's going to quick pass left side. It's complete here to Jamarcus Standridge, and he can't get the first down. He's trying to get that edge there, and he's down at the 44-yard line. He's about a yard shy. Ethan Bartlett on the stop. 3rd down and 1. Going quickly again. Empty backfield. Maybe this is the quarterback draw. Nope. Berry back to pass. Stops, going to fire across the middle. It's complete at the 20, 15, 10. Stiff arms a man, 5, touchdown. That is Jamarcus Standridge, who caught it, had enough for the first down. Stiff-armed a man, goes all the way to the house, 44 yards. And the Devil Dogs have opened it up 27-10. And now on to try the extra point is Tyler Kimbrough. 46 seconds left in the first half, and quick strike there by Maddox Berry, who's 10 of 16 for 166 yards, 3 touchdowns. High snap, they get it down in time. The extra point hit the left upright. Did it go through? Yes, it did. 28-10, everything going right for Morrilton. Here in this first half, we'll take a break. Cyclones trail 28-10. This is the Cyclone Football Network, EAB Sports. We'll be back right after this.
Credit card interest and say yes. Yes. To R&R Tire Express. Did you know that the average interest rate on a credit card is 23%? At R&R Tire Express, there is no interest. Plus, you get 6 months, same as cash. Say yes. Yes. To R&R Tire Express on East Parkway Drive next to Starbucks in Russellville. For a free quote, text the word tires to 43414.
Welcome back. Well, Morrilton goes 66 yards in just 5 plays, a minute 24. They can score quickly. It's just a different offense than what we've seen from the Devil Dogs. It's working, though, as on that last pass play, Maddox Berry hits Jamarcus Standridge for a 44-yard touchdown pass. The extra point by Kimbrough is good, and Morrilton leads it 28-10, and Russell reeling a little bit right now. I mean, I know they'd like to try to do something here in the final 46 seconds, but I don't know if you got time. And the ball dropped there, and it's still loose football and off the kickoff, and Russellville able to cover it back at the 23-yard line. That hit a couple of our guys before Callahan could cover it up.
A good play by Callahan, not wanting to pick it up and run with it.
That had danger written all over it. 39 seconds left here in the first half. The Cyclones, again, would like to do something with it, but right now, I mean, you have no timeouts. You don't want anything disastrous to happen. Maybe a draw play, maybe a safe screen. I don't know. I wouldn't fault them for anything right now. We'll see what Russellville dials up. 3 men lined up to the left side. Wide receivers, Ladarius Prince is in front of the quarterback on the right side. Jones calling for the snap. He's going to throw it. He's going to heave it out and try to hit Ladarius Prince. He's a little bit behind him out on a little wheel route. They didn't start the clock at all. Still 36 seconds left. It's impossible for us to sync our clock with them when they're kind of been upped here. So we're going to get more time off the clock, I guess, because they still have 36 seconds. Yeah, it's not your fault. 2nd down and 10 for the Cyclones. So we lose a down, but no time off the clock. 3 receivers to the left, this time 1 to the right. Jones will hand this one off straight forward and pick up 3 or 4 yards by Ladarius. Maybe trying that one to see if you can break something, and now saying, hey, the worst thing you can do is if you try something and throw an incomplete pass, Morton's still got a timeout left they could do something with, and so we're trying to milk this. We don't want to give them the ball back, and I like this idea. 12 seconds left. And Russell, I think, is going to be content to go into the locker room here, down 28-10. That's our halftime score. We'll come back with the halftime show. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation cost, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy.
Join us today.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
MacDaddy's Old Town Meet and Eat on the Dover Square has a new summer menu and even more entertainment for the whole family, like game night on Mondays and karaoke on Tuesdays. Thursday, try the new prime rib and live bands Thursday through Saturday. So bring the whole family to MacDaddy's Old Town Meet and Eat, now open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner Monday through Saturday, starting at 6:30 a.m. Wednesday, we close a little early at 3, 9 p.m. all other nights, and Sunday buffet 11 to 3. Holidays may affect these hours. Come see us at MacDaddy's Old Town Meet and Eat on the Dover Square.
Finding your place is more than just a location. It's about discovering your purpose, exploring your passions on a campus that feels like home. At A-State, you can achieve at the highest levels, form lasting relationships, and support the Red Wolves, both on campus and in the wild. Whether you're into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trail here at the half, 28-10 against Morrilton. What's your thoughts of the first half?
Well, we've shown that our running backs has the quickness and the speed. We've done a good job as far as running the ball. Good blocking by our offensive line, real good blocking by our receivers when that running back gets into that secondary. What has hurt us, though, is Morrilton receivers. They're getting too wide open, especially in the middle. There's nobody close to them, and so we're going to have to tighten up the defense in the middle. What's hurt Russellville, twice we had the ball down close to the goal line and got a couple of penalties that pushed us back, illegal procedure, and that's hurt Russellville in this first half. If we could have scored those 2 times, it'd be a little bit tighter ball game. But, again, you kind of expect that maybe in the first game, getting that out of your system. But I think we've got to tighten up our defense down the middle. And also the running game right now is looking fairly good. And so we might see that more in the second half.
Cyclones have rushed for over 100 yards here in this first half. But penalties have hurt Russellville because they've come at really bad times. 7 penalties for 37 yards on the Cyclones, just 1 penalty called on Morrilton for a total of 5 yards. We'll have all the statistics here a bit later in this halftime show. I want to pass along some scores to you. I've been talking about this Greenwood against Bentonville West game and didn't get any updates. Finally have an update, second quarter score. The Greenwood Bulldogs leading Bentonville West 41-21 there, as I said, in the second quarter. Mountain Home still leading Missouri West Plains by a score of 14-7. And I thought we had, of course, the Van Buren Pointers defeating Alma last night, 37-27. And I thought we had the score. No, I guess we don't have that. Sorry about that. Bryant leading Benton in the Salt Bowl, and the first quarter score that we have by a score of 14-0. Some area schools in action. Lamar still shutting out Huntsville 28-0. Ozark, last check, was leading Clarksville 13-7. And Danville still trailing Hackett 7-0. Of course, so we'll update you on some scores as we go throughout the halftime show and the evening. I also want to tell you if you're listening to us on the radio, 102.3, we'll have the scoreboard show coming up at the conclusion of this game, 10 o'clock. It goes all the way until midnight. The week 0 is what they call it here. When they started that, week 0 of high school football, and the scoreboard show hosted by Rex Nelson. Coming up, we'll have a look at the Cyclone history segment that we love to bring to you. That's coming up during your halftime show. Russellville trailing it here by a score of 28-10. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Little Rock is where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of your family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Zoo or hike to the top of Central Arkansas at Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery. And at the Central Arkansas Nature Center, you can see alligators up close right in downtown. You can tour the Oval Office at the Clinton Presidential Library and walk in the footsteps of civil rights pioneers at historic Central High School. One experience and you'll be big on Little Rock. Learn more at littlerock.com today.
Now is a great time to get out and experience an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Bike, jog, or stroll across the Big River Crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Explore the beginnings of Arkansas at Arkansas Post National Memorial. Visit deltabyways.com for more ideas.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
The Russellville School District is seeking route substitute and trip bus drivers. Route drivers start at $30.38 per hour with pay increases for years of experience. Substitute drivers make $30.38 per hour on routes. Drivers interested in trips earn $15.45 per hour for the duration of the event, and bus monitors can make $15 per hour. Route drivers and monitors are eligible for insurance and retirement. No CDL. RSD is a registered training site. Apply at russellvilleschools.net transportation page.
Keep your eyes on the ball. Keep your eyes on the game. Keep your eyes on the prize. Whether you're focusing on the football field or your field of study, the point is keep your eyes. Diber Vision Care knows healthy eyesight is an essential tool to help you achieve your vision for your best life. So visit DiberVisionCare.com to schedule a checkup at the Russellville and Dardanelle locations today. Here's to a winning season and good luck to all our local high school athletes from Diber Vision Care.
Welcome back. We're at the half. The Cyclones trail it by a score of 28-10. I wanted to tell you about this date in Cyclone history. We tried to do that the exact date, but there's no games this early. We've only recently been playing this late in August. So I wanted to focus a little bit more on one of the more memorable games between Russellville and Morrilton. That came back in 1970, back when Bailey Field was the high school field. Both schools occupied the top and the bottom of the 3AA North Region standings at the time. Devil Dogs were coached by Danya Davis, who had claimed 2 state titles in his 4 seasons at Morrilton. Morrilton's got 3 state championships. He won 2 of them. Cody McNabb won the other one. Russellville had entered the 1970 season with the 3 consecutive 9-win seasons under Coach Paul Pugh, but Russellville was struggling that year. They were 0-5, winless going into the game against Morrilton. But in the third quarter, Russellville found themselves deep in their own territory, a scoreless game. Cyclone quarterback Joe Whiteside handed off to all-region running back Virgil Williamson, who went 83 yards untouched to give Russellville a lead. Cyclone kicker and defensive tackle Mark Burris added the extra point back then to make it 7-0. Morrilton answered as all-region tailback of their own. James McDaniel would score on 2 touchdown runs to give the Devil Dogs a 12-7 lead in the fourth quarter. What seemed to be Russellville's final chance, the Cyclones turned the ball over on downs inside the Morrilton 5-yard line. Devil Dogs took over, but soon faced a 4th down with 30 seconds left, leading by 5. They had it at their own 5-yard line. They had the ball inside their own 5. Morrilton elected to punt instead of taking a safety. Very controversial decision, I'm sure, back in the day. That was a costly decision because Russellville blocked the Devil Dog punt, recovered it in the end zone for the winning score. Cyclones won the game 13-12. It was the first win of the season for Russellville. They finished the season with 3 wins in their last 5 games. When the season ended, both Russellville and Morrilton tied for second in the Region 3AA North with a 3-2 conference record. Following season, Morrilton would win their first state championship. That was back in 1970 in this series. Tonight, the 95th meeting between the two schools. Right now, Morrilton leading Russellville by a score of 28-10. We'll take a break, come back with more of your halftime show. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's Honda of Russellville's 45th anniversary, and we're celebrating this year with big savings store-wide. Come in now to Honda of Russellville and register to win a brand new 2025 Honda Pioneer 700. We're having open houses every Saturday leading up to the big giveaway Saturday, October 26th. This is one of our biggest giveaways ever. Plus, save big with our best deals of the year. Come by now. Arkansas's #1 Honda dealer, Honda of Russellville. See more at hondaofrussellville.com and on Facebook.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with the team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. So, whether it's your first home or your fifth, A Better Way Realty will be right beside you during the process with the experience and expertise to help you find the home you need. Find A Better Way Realty online or stop by their new location at 1408 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Since 1971, Sorrell's Body Shop's top priority has been customer satisfaction. The folks at Sorrell's get the job done right by providing their customers state-of-the-art equipment and highly skilled professional service technicians. The mission at Sorrell's is to deliver the most professional, ethical, highest quality service while giving back to their community every day. Sorrell's Body Shop, proudly supporting the Russellville school system. Go Cyclones. Johnny Story in with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville. 968-5668 or check them out. RussellvilleLiving.com.
Welcome back. We're at halftime. The Cyclones trailing Morrilton by a score of 28-10. This week in Cyclone Country, the Cyclone junior high team was in action. Their season opener last night against Farmington. The 8th and the 9th grade teams fell at Farmington in their season opener. It was also season opener this week for Cyclone tennis. Head coach Isabel Luna and assistant coach Bounty Belenko. Also had a quad match on the Tuesday. They tied Shiloh Christian there at on the campus of Russellville High School 4-4. They defeated Farmington 6-2. They ended up tying Greenwood on Thursday at Greenwood. Players of that game were for doubles Abby Quos and Isabel Rivas. The other doubles are Taylor Roach and Joanne Kim. So Cyclone tennis already underway. What's also underway is Russell Cyclone golf, as that started before school started. They start playing matches in late July, early August. And this past week there was an 8-team match at Ben Guerin. The Lady Cyclones, who are defending state champions in Class 5A, won easily from Harrison, beating them almost 90 strokes. Harrison came in second. Behind them, Greenwood, Providence Academy, Farmington, Van Buren. Susanna Mann shot a 70. That's 2 under. Chloe McSpadden a 74, and Macy Cooper 78. I say that because they actually finished 1, 2, and 3 as individuals in that 8-team match. As far as the Cyclone boys in the 8-team match, they tied for first with Harrison. Had to go to a playoff, and in the playoff, Harrison defeated Russellville. It took 5 sudden death holes to win that one. But the highlights for Russellville, Caleb Campbell led the way with shooting a 18-hole round of 76. Riley Davis 78. Caleb Malin 79, and Lawson Lewis an 82. And both the Cyclones and Lady Cyclone golf team will play on Wednesday at the 5A Showcase Tournament, 5A West Invitational Showcase Tournament. That'll be at Eagle Crest at Alma, 18 holes beginning on Wednesday morning at 9 o'clock. That's a look at the Cyclone Country. We're going to take another break, come back with some stats from the first half. The Cyclones trailing here at Morrilton 28-10. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
Quarterback, guard, running back, every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, maintenance technicians, millwrights, project managers, and more. Learn while you earn with free on-the-job training through Lexicon University. Competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and join us as we build America one project at a time.
Celebrate with us at Phil Wright Auto Paint as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
Whether marching in the band, cheering from the sidelines, or running plays on the gridiron, teamwork is essential. High school sports teach students teamwork both on and off the field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman. I approve this message to say thank you to the coaches and teachers who are preparing the next generation to be team players, and best wishes to all student athletes learning to be teammates in the game of life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Welcome back. We're at the half. Cyclones trail it by a score of 28-10. In that first half, the Cyclones had 231 yards of offense to 278 from Morrilton. Russellville threw for 128, rushed for 103. Luke Jones was 6 of 18 for 128 yards. Did have that interception, but that was a fourth down heave into the end zone. Receiving, we have a couple players with a couple catches, Marcellus Olson and Jacob Espinosa. Ford has a catch. Ford actually leading the way with one catch for 49 yards, and Marcellus Olson with two catches for 27 yards. Sam Callahan, 2 carries for 60 yards, that long run of 54. And Darius Prince, 7 carries for 27 yards. Callahan had the lone touchdown for Russellville. Maddox Berry, the quarterback for the Devil Dogs, 10 of 16 for 166 yards and 3 touchdowns. Much different than it was last year when he had 4 turnovers. Running the football is Keaton Robinson, 11 carries for 49 yards. Russell's made it tough on their running game, but their passing game has been fantastic. Jamarcus Standridge with 2 touchdown catches out of his 4, and he has 87 yards receiving. Russell penalized 7 times for 37 yards. The Devil Dogs 1 time for 5 yards. Russellville 3 of 8 on third down conversions, 0 of 3 on fourth down conversions. Morrilton 3 of 6 on third down conversions and 2 of 3 on fourth down conversions. The Cyclones 2 scoring plays. So one was that 54-yard run by Sam Callahan. Jesus Perez kicked the extra point. Perez also got a field goal of capping off a 47-yard drive in 6 plays. It was a 22-yard field goal attempt. That's with 2:10 left. Russell would cut it to 21-10, but the Devil Dogs that 66-yard drive in 5 plays to score right before the half, and the Devil Dogs will get to start the second half with the football. That is your halftime statistics. We'll take a break and come back with the second half. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you've put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back, Hog fans, for more scratching action from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. This is looking like a good one.
First appearance of the dime we've seen all season, Tom.
The luck is thick in here tonight. After all that scratching, she's a winner!
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Every day's a chance to win big. Pick up a ticket today. This is winning. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Looking for a college that offers exceptional opportunities close to home? For over 150 years, Lyon College has been the launch pad for successful careers right here in Arkansas. With a strong academic reputation, competitive athletics, and a stunning campus in beautiful Batesville, Lyon College is dedicated to shaping graduates who make a difference in their communities. Discover what Lyon has to offer by visiting lyon.edu. Lyon College, building a better world starting in Arkansas.
I'll tell you, if you're behind 28-10 locker room, you just start saying, hey, we just got to have some positive things happen. I mean, that's just, you're not going to gain 18 points on one play. That's what Russell's got to be thinking. Hey, let's start with the first drive. Let's stop Morrilton on the first drive. Hopefully that's what can happen. Halftime, Greenwood leading Bentonville West 41-21. Mountain Home has scored again right before half. They lead Missouri West Plains 24-7. Shiloh Christian leading Farmington at the half 34-6. Warren and Greenbrier are still tied. That's just before halftime, 14-14. And Ozark leading Clarksville 13-7. That is a second quarter score. And the Salt Bowl, Bryant, the last check we heard, Bryant still leading Benton 14-0 and in the first quarter. Area scores, we still have Lamar leading Huntsville 28-0, and Atkins still have a first quarter score leading Perryville 6-0. Danville scoreless against Hackett, trailing 7-0. Hector is open tonight. They put more time on the clock. It was near about a minute left, and so sometimes they do this. It's weird. They give 20 minutes, and I'm not saying this for Morrilton. Everybody does this. They give 20 minutes, they bring teams out, and then they reset for 3 minutes. And Russellville's all ready to go, and Morrilton is now going through some warm-ups here, and so we still have a couple minutes before the start of the second half. So we're going to take one more break and then be back with the second half on this long, hot, muggy night here in Morrilton. Devil Dogs leading the Cyclones 28-10. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Farmers Co-op, East Main, Russellville. Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, you guys have some great culvert deals. People looking to do some work on the farm or around their home, you can help.
You bet. We've got plastic culvert from 8 inches up to as big as you want to go, 20 feet, 24 feet. Got good prices on y'all can check us out.
Remember the Co-op in Russellville, East Main, and don't forget their Danville location.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Since 1957, Arkansas Capital has been empowering entrepreneurs, helping businesses thrive, watching communities prosper, and making dreams become reality. Arkansas Capital is a beacon of hope for businesses seeking a fresh start or growth capital by providing a variety of financing solutions. But Arkansas Capital isn't just a financing corporation. We're your partners in growth. Put our 145 years of combined experience to work for you. With over $500 million in loans to facilitate projects, Arkansas Capital is dedicated to your success. Learn more at arcapital.com. That's arcapital.com.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
Welcome back to Devil Dog Stadium in the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. This is Cyclone football here on the EAB Sports Network. And if you're joining us on the app, appreciate it. If you don't have the app, get the app. You can see a bunch, and not just the River Valley teams. You can see anywhere from Jonesboro, West Memphis, all the way to our side of the state. Of course, ASU and Arkansas Tech all covered on that EAB app. Or you can listen to us on 102.3 KCJC or watching us on YouTube, Cyclone Booth. We love bringing you Cyclone sports, not just football. We bring you baseball, softball, basketball, and soccer. As we start the second half, the Devil Dogs will receive. They deferred the opening kickoff. The Cyclones will kick off here, trailing 28-10. Jesus Perez approaching it. He'll kick this one high, end-over-end kick. It's going to be fielded back at the 5-yard line. This is Champ McNabb, I believe, on that far side. Breaks back at the 15, takes a big lick at the 20, 21-yard line, and that's where Morrilton will start their first drive of the second half. Oh, sorry about that. Go ahead.
I think this is a very important series for our defense. If we can stop them and get the ball back, well, I think we've accomplished a lot.
Yeah. Boy, they had the turnover, the fumble deep in their own end, But other than that, I think the only time we stopped him was on that 4th down play, the big sack by Magnus Golden. And here we go. First play for them is going to be a handoff to Keaton Robinson, who is taken down hard, and he is very slow to get up after the big lick at the 21-yard line. That's why I don't play running back right there. And he is very slow to get up. He gets up hobbling a little bit.
That's twice he's kind of limped off the field.
He picks up just 1 yard on the play. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Maddox Berry, the quarterback. It's been completely different than his game last year. Screen pass to Champ McNabb, able to dodge a man back at the line of scrimmage. He took a big lick by Aiden Terry after the 4-yard pickup. It'll bring up 3rd down. Barnell held him up, but it was Terry that came in and laid a big lick on him. Be 3rd down and 4. They need the 30-yard line for 1st down. In motion is Raylan Thomas. Fake the screen. They'll throw back left side, complete in the middle. They got the 1st down and a whole lot more. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. This may go. He's at the 30, 25, 20. Russellville, Jerron Brown trying to chase him down, trips him up, but did he get in? No signal yet. They're going to say he's down at the 1-yard line. All the way down to the 1-yard line. Roden was the one that caught it. He caught it in traffic and just ran through everybody. And they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Morton fans are upset that they didn't call that a touchdown. But he was tripped up. He might not have been called touchdown because he outran everybody. He outran the officials. Nobody was able to see if he crossed the line. 1st and goal. Split back formation. Here's the give straight up the middle, and no signal yet. And now they get the signal. They get the touchdown. A play later than they wanted, but they do get the score. I believe that was Jonathan Gray who got that. And now Morrilton leads at 34-10. A big 3rd down play. We said that a lot tonight. That 3rd down pass went for 73 yards. They end up with a 1-yard touchdown run, and the extra point is good by Tyler Kimbrough. 35-10, our score. Morrilton leads it. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Chicken Mart is having a gigantic customer appreciation event. Buy one, get one free sale going on now at both the Arkansas Avenue and Weir Road location. Over half the store will be buy one bag, get one bag for free sale items. Breaded chicken tenders, breaded chicken fillets, breaded chicken nuggets, boneless and skinless chicken breasts, chicken wings, and breaded popcorn chicken will all be buy one bag, get one bag for free while supplies last. Hurry in, supplies are limited. Are you looking for a great place to work that offers great pay and benefits? Well, you can make an impact in a safe, clean environment. ConAgra is looking for motivated, energetic people to join their team. ConAgra is recruiting industrial maintenance technicians to fill openings on all shifts. Positions start at $25.61 an hour plus a shift differential. Experience is required, so for immediate consideration, apply online at ConAgraBrands.com/careers. That's ConAgraBrands.com/careers. ConAgra is an equal opportunity employer.
Well, Maggie checked back on that long pass play, and it was the right call by the official. He was down at the 1-yard line, but Devil Dogs get the score on the next play nonetheless, and they lead at 35-10. We'll talk about that scoring drive here in a moment. We're getting ready for the kickoff here by Tyler Kimbrough. Russellville trailing at 35-10 here early 3rd quarter. End over end, and it's going to be fielded, juggled a little bit at the 11-yard line. This is Ladarius Prince breaking back at the 20 and take a lick a little bit out of bounds there right before, but not a really tough lick there. He took it down to the 26-yard line, so a return of 15 yards on the play. On that scoring summary, the Devil Dogs score quick, 1:46 on the time of possession there, 80 yards in just 4 plays. Of course, highlighted by that 73-yard pass play, but scoring on the 1-yard run. And Russellville has the ball at their own 25-yard line. We're going to check some things on the history. I know we usually do that for the say that for halftime, but we're going to talk a little bit about that as we go through, because a couple things that might be coming up of note. Here's the handoff for Russellville as they give it off to Sam Callahan, who has the lone touchdown for Russellville. He gets to the 30-yard line on a 5-yard pickup, following right behind that right side of the line, and we have a player down, I believe, for Morrilton. If so, this will be the third player down. They had the second one was a cramp, we did confirm. This one right down in the middle of the line there. We'll take a quick break. 9:54 left to play here in the third quarter. Russell trailing 35-10. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
The Devil Dog player still down after that last play. Russellville, it was the first play of this drive for the Cyclones, and it was Callahan who had the 5-yard carry. He's got 65 yards on 3 carries. Of course, had that big gain on the touchdown run for Russellville. I hate to say that non-conference games don't mean anything. They obviously mean something, but they don't mean anything according to playoffs. You can go 3-0 or 0-3. All that matters is playoffs. And now for Russellville, with 8 teams in the conference instead of 9, 8 teams counting Russellville, you have to finish in the top 6 and you're going to be in the playoffs. So 6 out of 8. Last year it was 6 out of 9. Russellville missed the playoffs. They had a 3-way tie with Morrilton, with Mountain Home and Van Buren, and they didn't go to the playoffs based on the combined losses between those two teams, a combined loss of 4 points. That's how narrow it was that Russellville missing the playoffs previously. They had made 7 playoffs out of the last 10 years. So hopefully it won't come down to that. But, again, playoffs changing a little bit. We lose Greenbrier. We lose PA. We lose Little Rock Christian. That's 2 victories for us, just losing those guys. And of the 3, we pick up Fort Smith Southside, familiar foe from years ago, and Shiloh Christian. Russell's never played Shiloh Christian before. And we keep Greenbrier, but only as a non-conference game. That'll be next week, and it'll be on Thursday night as we will travel to Greenbrier to face the Panthers. Player up and off the field for Morrilton, so we're back to action here. Russellville looking at 2nd down and 5. Under 10 minutes to play here in the third quarter, trailing 35-10. This is Luke Jones. No receivers to the left side except for a tight end. I believe that's Aiden Terry there. No, it's Nicholas Hallmark. Tied in on the left side. He's going to stay in and block. Jones looking right all the way. Out of the backfield as Marcellus Olson has the catch, but he's going to lose some yardage as he gets to the 26. That's a loss of 4 on the play.
Good pursuit by Morrilton secondary coming up there making that tackle, but
that's the third catch for Olson. He loses 4 yards on that one, so he's got 3 catches for 23 yards. Been targeted 5 times tonight. Luke Jones 7 of 19 for 124 yards. And now on 3rd down and 9, we'll go trips to the left side. Ball on the right hash mark. 1 wide receiver on the right side. Looks like pressure's coming from that right side on the edge. They may be backing up. No, they are going to back up. Jones looking left, steps back right. Got a little bit of an opening. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws across the middle. Diving catch made. Enough for the first down. And that'll be just past the 40 to about the 45-yard line. Nice diving catch there by Julius Thompson. Enough for the first down, and boy, everything he did just to try to stay on his feet, couldn't, but that's okay. He got 20 yards and enough for the first down. That's the 8th first down for the Cyclones tonight.
And Luke did a good job getting away from that pressure coming up the middle.
Yeah, and he fought the temptation to take off running, because I don't think he would have gotten 9 yards if he just took off on that left side. 1st and 10, here's the give to Olson, and he's spun down after about a pickup of a half yard. 2nd down and long. 8:15 left to play here in the third quarter. The Cyclones trailing 35-10. This is the first offensive possession for Russellville here in the third quarter. Cyclones took the opening kickoff of this game, held the ball for about 6 minutes, drove down, turned the ball over on downs, inside the red zone of Morrilton. That was the first drive of the first half. Play action pass. Jones in trouble, able to flush out of the pocket on the right side. Completes the pass there to Dajuan Ford, and he'll get to the almost the midfield, but we have a flag, and we're going to check and see what it is. It's thrown by the side judge. And false start, and they're asking Morrilton, do you want to push him back? Instead of 3rd and 6, do you want it 2nd and longer? And I would think that's what they would want to do. It is. The 8th penalty on the Cyclones for 42 yards. You expect that in the first game, but Morrilton, 1 penalty for 5 yards. It was an offside penalty back in the first quarter. 252 yards of offense for the Cyclones tonight. 109 rushing, 143 through the air. They're looking at 2nd down and 14 at their own 41-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 3 receivers to the right. Jones back to pass, looking left. He's got time. He's throwing and can't make the connection between Marcellus Olsen and him. It hit off his left hand. He did all he could do to try to haul that in.
He was open, a good route run over the middle, but just couldn't get the ball quite to him.
3rd down and 14 for Russellville. They need to get just inside the Devil Dog 45 for the first down. Two wide receivers to each side. Ladarius Prince in it, running back to the right of Jones. Back to pass. Flushed out, looking right side as a man hanging on him. He's able to throw it down the sideline, but it falls incomplete. And to bring up 4th down and 4. We have a player for Russell. His helmet was ripped off. C.J. Ledford by Devil Dog. He's not real happy about that. And officials, you talk to the officials, say they can't grab my mask like that or whatever they did. And he's pretty frustrated about it. And, man, the White Hat's still talking to him a little bit. It's going to bring up 4th down for Russellville. And Bo Mosley on to punt. His 2nd punt, I could say of the night, could say of the season, could say of his career. Russellville only had 10 men on the field. They're trying to get one on late here. Play clock at 15, still plenty of time. McNabb and Standridge back to receive the punt. They fair caught the first one. Mosley on to kick this one. They're going to try. McNabb's going to call for the fair catch, and he catches it at the 32-yard line. 27-yard punt, no return.
Good coverage by the Cyclones on that punt.
7:28 left to play here in the 3rd. Morrilton will have the ball at their own 32-yard line. Right now, it's kind of a blowout for Morrilton. They lead it by 25. I was looking and seeing what was the biggest blowout by Morrilton. They beat Russell by 32 points back in 1981, 40-8. Russellville has beaten Morrilton by more than 50 before. Barry passed on the far side there, complete for a short gain. I'm going to say incomplete. 7:26 left to play here in the 3rd. Russellville trailing 35-10. Devil Dogs looking at 2nd 10 from their own 32. Barry will hand it off here to Thomas, trying that right side, slipping through past the Cyclone defensive line at the 35. Gets stopped at the 40, short of the first down. Barnell on the stop. Barnell all conference last year with 61 tackles. 2nd leading tackler on the team last season. Cyclone defense got to stop him here. 3rd and 2. Barry calling for it. He's going to give it off to Thomas, and I don't think he got it. He needed the 42. He's shy by about the length of the football. He came up trying to say he had gotten it, but he's going to be about a half-yard short. And I know Morrilton feels like they could do no wrong, but they're on their side of the 50 right here. 4th and a half yard. Of course, the fans and the players want to go for it. And they're going to go for it. 4th and a half, a yard for the Devil Dogs at their own 41-yard line. They're trying to draw Russell off sides initially. They stand up, a check with me. Play clock at 18. Matt Work, the offensive coordinator, he used to be an assistant coach at Russellville. Man in motion is Standridge. They go over on the left side. Another hard count. Another check with me. They may be just trying to draw Russellville off sides, and they're going to call timeout. They are. Tried to draw them off sides a couple times. Didn't work. They'll probably come back and punt as they use a timeout here. We'll take a quick break. 6:04 left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville trailing 35-10. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
KCJC Dardanelle Russellville.
River Country, KCJC, and EAB Media Group radio station.
Well, it's 9 o'clock, and we're not even in the fourth quarter. This game seems long. It's hot, muggy. We had a grass fire on the far side before the game even started. We're about to see Morrilton's first punt, we think. They have not punted tonight. They're looking at 4th and a half yard from their own 41-yard line.
This surprises me.
Yeah, well, they're on their own side. But August Stovall, plus they got a 25-point lead. August Stovall going to kick this. A little running to the right side and kick this one. Pretty good kick here. It's wobbly. It's going to be fair caught by the Cyclones at the 28-yard line. And that's where Russellville will take over. But the Cyclone defense did stop there. 31-yard punt with no return. Russellville has it their own 28.
Yeah, good job by the defense there.
Once again, next week, we're playing on Thursday night. We're playing on Thursday night. Arkansas Tech's playing on Thursday night. Just glad it's not a home game with all that going on. And our first home game isn't till what? 2. So we got Greenbrier and then an open week and then Sylvan Hills. So it's a while. 1st and 10 for Russellville at their own 28-yard line. Jones out of the backfield trying to complete the screen pass. He does, and it's going to maybe pick up a yard. I can't quite tell if he got to the 30 or not. Sam Callahan able to catch that. They give him a yard to the 29-yard line. That's Callahan's first catch, his first target. Luke Jones now 9 of 23 for 144 yards. Russellville just passing 250 yards of offense tonight. We still got 5.5 to go here in the third. Jones back to pass, looking left side. Quick slant here, complete, and taking a big lick was Jacob Espinosa. But he hung on to the football, has it 37. He's shy of the first down by a couple yards.
That's a good catch.
You can't drop it when you catch. You catch in your chest, they hit you in the chest. I mean, that's they almost helped him make the catch there, help him hang on at least. 3rd down and 2. Looking down on the track, there's the I-40 trophy there that Russellville had the last year. It's kind of gone back and forth the last few years, but Russellville lost this game 2 years ago, won it at Cyclone Stadium last year, 33-21. They got some work to do if they want to come back and get this one here. 3rd down and short. Here's the give to Callahan, spinning at the line, and he spins, breaks another tackle. He's got the first down. Breaks a tackle at the 43, stumbles near the 45, and out of bounds at the 46. Boy, he earned those yards, Callahan did. And another player down for Morrilton. And got to drink some pickle juice. It looks like it's been cramps tonight for Morrilton. That's about the only thing that's gone wrong for them. Officially, they give Callahan the 46-yard line, so it's a pickup of 14 yards. He's got 79 yards on 4 carries. 4:29 left to play here in the third quarter. We're going to take a break. Russellville trailing Morrilton 35-10. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings is the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 7 years and counting. And without customers like you shopping local and leaving honest reviews, well, Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings wouldn't have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. So if you're ready to get the building or carport that suits your needs, stop by Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, corner of Highway 7 and 247, right before the River Bridge, to browse around, or visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings.com for more information.
Another player walking off the field for the Devil Dogs, and cramp issue.
Callahan must have broken, what, about 3 or 4 tackles?
Yeah, on that. He gets a 14-yard run and a first down for the Cyclones, their 9th first down of the game. Cyclones have it 1st and 10, their own 46. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Another shift by Morrilton on Russell's offensive line. Picks it up nicely. A quick slant is knocked down to the ground. Tell you, if we could have made the connection there. Julius Thompson still running. And that one knocked down. I think Caden Mealer knocked that down.
Well, if he hadn't knocked it down, like you say, Thompson was gone. He'd have caught that one. They wouldn't have caught him.
Caden Mealer took a year off from football. He's committed to play baseball at UCA after he graduates, but he's back playing in the secondary here for the Devil Dogs. 4:21 left to play here in the third quarter. 2nd 10 for Russellville at their own 46-yard line. Play action. Oh, it's a nice little option play. Great call here. Russellville can get the edge. They can, and Russellville cutting back at the 30, 35, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. He faked me out, and he goes all the way for the score. What a call there on the little pitch play, the old option play, and Russellville scores on the 54-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, I don't think Morrilton knew really where the ball was again.
54 yards on the score. 4:10 left to play here in the third quarter. The extra point waiting by Jesus Perez. It is good. 35-17. The Cyclones score quickly here on the 54-yard touchdown run. We'll take a break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems, as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services, so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
Marcellus Olson with the touchdown run for the Cyclones of 54 yards. Jesus Perez adding the extra point. Cyclones score quickly there on that scoring drive. Minute 47, they go 72 yards in just 5 plays. Still trail, though, 35-17, but I like the little option pitch on that. Jesus Perez going to kick off for Russellville. We've had 2 long touchdown runs, one by Olson and one earlier by Callahan. And over and kick, we're going to be fielded at the 8-yard line. This is Standridge, and he's going to be stood up at the 20, driven backwards and plowed into the turf. I tell you, they don't blow that whistle quickly here in this rivalry game. So they're going to start at the 20-yard line.
And that was Parker Teague, number 8, who stood him up. Good coverage by the kickoff team.
Marcellus Olson, 3 carries for 57 yards, but 54 of that on that play right now, or that right then, and he gets the touchdown. His first touchdown of his Cyclone career. He was the quarterback and wide receiver for the junior high Whirlwinds last year. 3:51 left to play here in the third. 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs at their own 20. This is Thompson running left side and not much there, yard maybe 2. Morrilton, even though running that fast-paced offense, and a lot of people would say more conditioned, they're the ones having the issue with the cramps tonight. And they seem to be slowing down just a little bit here on offense. Of course, they got a big lead, so no sense in running more plays. Back to pass as the quarterback and throwing, and he had a man. He had a man wide open, streaking for the touchdown, just overthrew him by about 5-7 yards. Maddox Berry probably wants to have that one back. Trying to go to Dante Cox on that far side. 3rd down and 8 for Maddox Berry and the Devil Dogs. Boy, it'd be great if Russell would get 3 and out here, huh? Right after they score and get the ball right back. Just kind of get their offense some rhythm here. Berry back to pass on 3rd and long. Looking left, nothing there. Turns back right. Now he's in trouble. Breaks a tackle in the backfield, rolling to his right. Eyes still downfield, but he's tucking it and run. Tried to sidestep Aiden Berry. He's going to be slung down there by Jackson Booker, shy of the 30-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, there could have been a couple of flags thrown on holding against Morrilton, but
yeah.
I mean, it was pretty obvious.
4th down and 1. Too close to their own end zone to go for this one. We're going to see their second punt of the game, both coming here in the second half. Darius Prince and number 1 Malachi Varnell back to return this. They're back inside their own 45-yard line. Clock rolling, nearing the 2.5-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Russellville trailing 35-17. Rugby style on this one, a low. End over end, they're going to let it go, and it's going to take a big Morrilton bounce. It's going to hit and roll inside the 30-yard line. It'll be down at about the 28, I believe. If so, that'll be a 43-yard punt with no return. But the Cyclone defense forces the Devil Dogs into a 3-and-out. 2:15 left.
Good series for the defense.
Yeah, it was. Russellville has it their own 43. Trying to get some more scores updated for you. And Shiloh Christian leading Farmington 34-6. Again, they're conference opponents now. Pottsville leading Heber Springs 10-7 at the half. I thought that's probably a shocker because everybody thought Pottsville was going to run away with that. They still got time. They still got a half to go. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones at their own 43. Play action. Jones looking. He's got man-on-man coverage. Nice little comeback route here, complete and driven backwards shy of the 40-yard line. That was a good route as a sort of a back shoulder type throw to Julius Thompson. And they'll have it at the 38-yard line. Russellville has it 2nd down and 1. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Short side of the field is Thompson. Just made that last catch. Jones now 11 of 26. He's going to hand this one off. Ladarius Prince plows forward to get the 1st down past the 40 to the 42. Pick up a 4 on the play. Prince now 8 carries for 31 yards tonight. I think Russellville's got a slew of running backs, and Coach Wheeler talked about that. He's been talking about that. Say really likes his running back room. I mean, you hate losing Tracy Daniels, but you got Prince, Callahan, Olson. You got Magnus Golden can come in and get some tough yards. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones after their 11th 1st down. Jones back to pass, looking short side of the field, complete there to Thompson, and he's sticking it forward. He will not go down. He's getting every little inch he can just past the 45. Doing everything he can to get as many, not yards, as many inches as he could on that. 2nd down and 6, ball at the 46-yard line. Thompson now 4 catches for 63 yards. Back to pass. Look right, look back, left, down the middle. Now complete to Thompson. He's into Devil Dog territory as he's taken down at the 39-yard line.
Well, Luke did a good job looking off the receivers, then throwing that little sidearm pass. That's a great lead on that receiver.
14 yards on that play. Clock rolling here with 26 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Russellville does have to snap it at least once. A half-second differential between the game clock and the play clock. Screen pass, far side, complete to Espinosa, trying to make a move, and he's going to be tackled shy of the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a couple yards on that play. Just could not shed that first man there. And the clock shows 0. Are we done? Yeah, we are done through the third quarter. Russellville trailing 35-17. But on the move here, they'll have it second down and 12 in Devil Dog territory when we come back. After 3 quarters, this is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again to start thinking about reviewing your Medicare plan. Hi, I'm Mike Giroux with Giroux & Associates, a Medicare specialist of Arkansas, reminding you to take the time to allow a local agent to assist you with a Medicare plan review. It's vitally important that you review your plan for next year, as there will be several changes to Medicare plans for 2025. Choosing the wrong plan can cause you to lose valuable benefits or cause you to have to change the provider you currently use. Don't be fooled by the misleading commercials on TV. Call a local agent to assist you with finding a plan that best meets your needs. I'm your local Medicare specialist. Call me at 479-857-2810.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving for your child or grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a new name, but the same great way to grow education savings, from pre-K to college or trade school. Visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risk, and cost, read the official statement available at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Brighter Future Fund Committee.
One more quarter to go. The Cyclones trailing 35-17. Russell's offensive stats look pretty good. They've just not been able to string some big plays together. But when you look at it, 350 yards of offense, 172 through the air. Morrilton was unstoppable early on, but Russellville trying to claw their way back into this. They have it second down and long at the Devil Dog 42. That's how we start the fourth quarter. Following a 3-and-out, Cyclones trying to capitalize on their previous touchdown drive. A big run by Marcellus Olson. Forward in motion. Now 3 receivers to the left side. Jones, play action. He's in trouble. He's going to dump it out now to Sam Callahan. Got some room. Stiff arms a man there. Needs to be cut down at the 40, make it the 39-yard line. That's a long way to go, but only got a couple yards out of it. It's going to bring up third down and long. Sorry about that. Got to fix that.
He got rid of that pass just in time.
Russellville needs the 30-yard line of Morrilton for the first down. High snap. They're going to give it straight to Callahan. He dips past the 35. Still on his feet. He's got the first down inside the 30. Third and long, doesn't matter. Give it to the Cyclone running game, and they get the first down. And they can start feeling it a little bit. You can see them. They're pushing that defensive line of Morrilton back a little bit, and that's been the question mark for them. Russellville going quickly here as they have it at the 27 after the 12-yard pickup by Callahan. Man in motion. They're going to roll out. Jones going to throw this one away. This was supposed to be a little slip screen there to Espinosa. They figured it out pretty quickly, and Jones did the right thing to live to play another down. They're stopping the clock here. I don't know. I don't see a flag. I don't know what had happened. Was there a flag on Russellville?
No, I don't see it.
Well, the clock was already stopped, but he was waving it to stop, so I don't know what had happened. It's second down and 10 for the Cyclones at the 27-yard line of Morrilton. Play clock at 19. Russellville has all 3 timeouts. They got to hurry if they don't want to burn one here. 8 seconds on the clock. Jones. Back to pass, looking left all the way. He's got a man open, complete for the first down and pushed out of bounds. Over on that far side, and that was Ford with the catch. I was having to wait and make sure.
Well, that was a good route by Ford. And
yeah, he was wide open.
Oh, he was.
He made him think he was going to the end zone, put the brakes on, broke to the outside. He was open for the 12-yard pickup and a first down for the Cyclones. First and 10 from the 15. And Russell's going to get whistled here for false start. They've been their own worst enemy at times, just penalties. 9 penalties for 47 yards now. And I think that's the 3rd penalty inside the red zone, I think.
Yeah, it is. Morrilton has 1 penalty.
1 penalty for 5 yards. Back in the first, they were the first penalty of the game. The Cyclones, though, the good thing is it's first down, so you still have 4 downs to go for this. They have 2 touchdown runs and 22-yard field goal by Jesus Perez. The clock's running. It's not supposed to be running here because it followed a play that was out of bounds, and they should not have started the game clock, but they did. And that's what Coach Wheeler's upset about. The last play was an out-of-bounds play, and they should not have started the clock until they snapped it. And so they're supposed to come over here and put some more time on the clock, but I don't know. I think they're trying to signal that. No, they're not going to put more time. You can't do that. And now Russellville on this play rolling out, completed pass to Magnus Golden. He dropped the football. It's inside the 5 and going to be covered by Morrilton. Golden took a big lick right at the 6. Football came out, and the Cyclones turned the ball over. Well, that's tough right there. So the Morrilton will get the fumble recovery on the 4-yard line with 10:38 left to go in the ball game. And all right, I mean, the Russellville turn it over to their defense. Needs something big to happen here. Morrilton in their own end zone. They might run it from here. They're stacking here, have a little S back. They're going to give it off now to Robinson, and he's going to make the line of scrimmage, and they're going to give him a yard to the 5. Sorry, that was Ryland Thomas. Varnell on the stop for the Cyclones. We had an official timeout, equipment issue, I think, there for Parker Teague for the Cyclones. He's running off, and I hope it was equipment issue. It might have been shoulder. Well, now I'm looking at him, his arm kind of hanging a little bit. 2nd down and 9, empty backfield. There for Maddox Berry. Hard count, trying to get Russellville to move. Not going to. Still plenty of time on the clock. Under 10 minutes to go, and that clock is running. High snap, Berry throwing right side, complete and dropped. Incomplete pass is the call. And so that'll stop the clock with 9:49 left. It'll bring up 3rd down and long.
I think that's Standridge, number 15 for Morrilton, that dropped the ball.
Yeah, it was. It's his 8th target tonight. He's got 4 catches for 87 yards and 2 touchdown receptions. He's got a full night, but did drop that one. He starts in motion. They just put 2 guys in motion. One's got to stop. That's illegal shift. They should throw the flag, and they do. They're going to throw it out of the end zone and or throw it from the end zone. And when you have 2 guys moving, they both have to come to a stop before you snap the ball. One guy moved incorrectly. He stopped. The other guy had kept moving, and that's going to be an illegal shift. It'll be a half the distance to the goal penalty from the 5. And I think it was a thing where Standard started in motion. I think it was Cox on that far side. And Russell's going to decline the penalty, of course. And it'll, first of all, it stops the clock, make them punt from deep in their own end. 9:43 left. And, you have a bad play, where it's a tough break with the turnover, but the defense answers the bell, gets the 3 and out, and go make a punt from deep in their own end. At the very least, we should get good field position here. Russellville on Morrilton's side of the 50 try to return this. Fair catch called for by Ladarius Prince at the Devil Dog 42-yard line. So a 37-yard punt with no return.
And I think that was smart on Prince. Go ahead and call for a fair catch.
Yeah.
Stop that clock. You got good field position.
Really good field position at their 42.
Morrilton's defense has to be feeling the heat right now. So if we could move the ball down pretty quickly and score.
Yeah, you never know. Trailing 35-17 here. 9:42 left. But, yeah, Cyclones got to, even if they keep the ball on the ground, which they've had success doing, they need to break one here, which they have done. They broke a couple big long runs for touchdowns. Play action pass. Jones looking left. It's not there. He's going to throw down the middle. He's got a man wide open, and it's going to be incomplete right through the fingers. And Russellville got behind the Devil Dog defense, and Marcellus Olson was there. He beat their coverage there.
We may see that one again.
Yeah, Morrilton very lucky on that one. Second down and 10 for the Cyclones at the 42-yard line of Morrilton. I tell you, he kind of looked off the safety too, Jones did, when he looked over to the left. Cyclones taking their time here. They can. The game clock is stopped after the incomplete pass. This is Callahan to the backfield, play action to him. Quick slant, it's behind, but Espinosa able to haul it in. He gets to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 7 on the play.
Yeah, the pass was a little behind him. He just caught it, turned around, and got a first down.
Okay, yeah, he spun forward to get that first down. You're right, 11 yards on the pickup. 5 catches now for Jacob Espinosa for 33 yards. Luke Jones now thrown for over 200 yards tonight, 18 of 35. Clock is stopped till they reset the chains. Now it's rolling. First down and 10 for Russellville at the 31-yard line of Morrilton. Jones gets the snap, looking right, nothing there, back left. He's looking for Ladarius Prince, and I think he caught it. What a catch. A flag comes in. I thought there was 2 flags on the far side near where the catch was made, and then back in the backfield. Morrilton thinks the one in the backfield is holding. I thought there was pass interference, and Prince still able to haul that one in. We're going to have to wait and see.
I don't know who they call that holding because the quarterback was the only person back there.
Yeah, I don't get that. Holding against Russellville, though, nonetheless, what wipes out a fantastic catch there by Ladarius Prince.
Wow.
Yeah, 10-yard penalty. Russellville now penalized 10 times for 57 yards. It's not so much the 10 times, it's where they've happened and when they've happened.
That was funny. The flag was thrown by the back judge at the foot of the guy in the white hat.
Yeah, if that was holding, it certainly wasn't in the backfield because, like you said, there was no one there, so it must have happened somewhere else. Jones back to pass, quick little underneath route, juggled and caught there by Jaron Brown. He cuts back at the 25. He may go. He's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Leaving 3 players of Morrilton on the turf. Jaron Brown with the 41-yard touchdown reception, and don't look now, here come the Cyclones.
What did he do, catch that ball twice before he ever started running?
He juggled it, spun away from a guy. Like I said, there's 2 guys laying on the turf, got faked out of their shoes, and then showed some speed the last 20 yards, taking it right down Peach Street for the touchdown. Jesus Perez on to try the extra point. And this would cut it to 11. There's 15 seconds on the clock, and Russellville the coaches are out on the turf there. I don't know what they're wanting. They're holding up hands. Hang on a second. They're wanting to see 5 seconds. They got to do something with it. Quick low snap now, and that's not even going to be an attempt. It's covered up by Mosley. Something was wrong, and Coach Wheeler is upset. I don't know if he's upset at his players, upset at the officials about something.
He was pointing at the official. The white hat turned around and looked at him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's technically not a kick attempt because there was no kick attempt. We're going to keep it right here because of all kind of the confusion they're going on. I really don't know what. We're kind of looking around trying to figure out what happened. I thought Russellville was upset. Initially, they were pointing. I thought they wanted to go for 2. If you go for 2, you get to say, hey, we went on the left hash, the right hash. And initially, that's what I thought they were upset about, but I don't think that's what it is. So whatever happened, Russellville does get the touchdown. They don't get the point after. And So on the summary, after forcing Morrilton to 3 and out, punting from deep in their own end, Russellville goes 42 yards in just 3 plays. Luke Jones hit Jerron Brown for a 41-yard touchdown pass. The conversion attempt, is what we call it, failed. It's not necessarily wasn't a extra point attempt failed because it never actually got the kick. It was a low snap. And who knows, we might have been trying for a fake extra point or something like that. But either way, Russellville scored the last 2 times, and they've cut the lead to 12. That one was huge, though, because that puts you down by 11, and although it's 2 scores, it's touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal. This one, down by 12, you're looking at 2 touchdowns. So 8:49 left. Do you do an onside kick here?
Wheeler must have said something to the white hat because he turned around and looked at him, and he was pointing at him.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to get his attention.
448 yards of offense tonight for the Cyclones. 193 yards rushing. 255 passing. 8:49 left. Looked like it was going to be a blowout. It was 35-10 at one time. Russellville scored the last 13 points. It is going to be an onside kick, and nobody's over there. We just can't get to it in time. It goes out of bounds, so the flags fly, and you have your option. You can make them back up 5 yards, kick it again. You can take the ball where it went out of bounds. You can take the ball at the 35. In this spot, you take the ball, if you're Morrilton, you take the ball where it went out of bounds because they're going to have it right around the 45-yard line.
Boy, if that ball had stopped, you're right. Morrilton wasn't even over there.
Well, they're acting like they want to. Okay, they put it down at the 50. It didn't go out of bounds at the 50.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, so kind of confused about what happened there.
Yeah, Morton got a break there.
Yeah, they did. Well, they'll have it at midfield. Empty backfield for Berry. He'll throw a screen pass to Champ McNabb. He's into Cyclone territory and tackled at the 44-yard line. He'll get it to the 44-yard line, so a pickup of 6 on the play. That's just the third catch tonight by Champ McNabb. Got 23 yards receiving. Morrilton going to run some clock. When the clock's rolling like this, they're going to run some time off the clock. Got 8:17 left. It'll stop on an incomplete pass or if we push him out of bounds. Second down at 4. Still only got 7 seconds, but they'll snap it now. Here's the give to Thomas. He'll be stacked up, does not make the first down. He'll get to the 42, about 2 yards shy of the first down here. Ryland Thomas now 9 carries for 36 yards. Act like they want to go quick, they do. Screen pass complete to Thomas, and he's got the first down pushed out of bounds. I thought they were going to wait and snap it. They had me fooled a little bit on that one. They do get the first down and a fresh set of downs. The clock stops because they got out of bounds. 7:43 left. 35-23 our score. The Cyclones trailing it. They trailed by 25 at one point. They scored the last 13 points. Jerron Brown with the 40-plus yard touchdown reception from Luke Jones on that last drive. 3 receivers to the right. For Maddox Berry and Morrilton, he'll hand this one off, and this one going to Ryland Thomas, and he's stacked up after a 2-yard gain. Safe passes and handing it off. I bet you that's what they do the rest of the way. No sense in throwing it downfield for them because incomplete pass stops the clock. Interception gives Russellville the ball. They don't want to risk anything like that. Officially a 3-yard gain as they give him the 37-yard line. Second down and 7. Thomas now 10 carries for 39 yards. 2 backs in the backfield here, but Thomas gets it. No, they're going to hand it off to Standridge. He's running right side, and he's going to be pushed back at the 45-yard line. Did he fumble it? He fumbled it last time he carried it. Did he fumble it here? It's on the turf. They threw down the beanbag, and we'll wait and see. Cyclones are saying they have it. No signal yet, though. And they do. The Cyclones have it. Standards has 2 carries and 2 fumbles. You know, I don't know why you don't just give it to your back. It's working. You're running time off the clock. But I'm not going to complain about it, huh?
I think that was number 57, Lopez, that got that. I believe that's who that is, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, he's got both their fumbles tonight. The Cyclones will have it at their own 37, and it's getting interesting. 6:49 left to go in the game. Cyclones still down 2 scores. Jones back to pass, looking left. He's going to slip one out of the backfield, incomplete. Tried to go to Callahan over here. I think he just thought about what he wanted to do with it before he completed the catch is what happened on that one. Which, that's all right. That's going to happen sometimes with your playmakers. Callahan has been a playmaker tonight. Jones now 19 of 37 for 255 yards. Touchdown pass on his last drive. He's got 2 receivers to each side here. Clock stopped. Back to pass. A screen pass far side. They're setting up a block there, and it's to Thompson. And Julius gets past the 40 to the 41. Not a big gain. He's trying to get something to break free. Russellville, though, on their deep passes, they have been able to get behind Morrilton's defense. Just haven't been able to make the connection on that. They get to the 40 officially, 3rd and 7, clock rolling. 6:19 left. Cyclones trailing 35-23. Have the ball at their own 40-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. That's where Jones is looking, throwing. Complete pass to Callahan, trying to stiff arm a man. Breaks a tackle there at the 45-yard line and then tackled at the 46. That's 1 yard shy of the first down. I think he was trying to get out of bounds initially. They bring it 4th down and 1. The Cyclones have not converted a 4th down tonight. They're going to go quickly here. Morton running on a player and then running the same player off. Quick snap here. Jones going to keep it himself. A Tebow play to the right side. He gets the first down. And thought he had the 50, but they're going to give him the 49-yard line. They should stop the clock here to reset the chains. Pick up of 3 yards on the play. Jones with 3 carries for 14 yards tonight. Russellville has it their own 49-yard line. 5:34 left. Clock is rolling now as they have the chains set. Cyclones not in a big hurry, but realize if they can score a touchdown, then they have to get the onside kick. They don't want to use a timeout here. Love to save it on defense. Jones back to pass. Throwing quick slant across the middle. Complete, and not enough for the first down as Olsen has it. An 8-yard pickup.
Another good pass. Another good route ran, and then a good catch.
9 yards on the catch by Olsen. He's got 5 catches for 38 yards. 2nd down and 1. Russellville being very methodical. You're just waiting for one to break here. But they're utilizing the whole parts of the field. The flats, the middle. Jones on 2nd and 1. Play action. He's going to throw one to Callahan. Complete there. Can he get the first down? He does. And even better, he's tackled out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. Helping us out a little bit. They put us down at the 39-yard line. 3 yards and a first down on the play. 4:33 left. Clock will start on the snap. Cyclones trailing by 12 here. 4:33 left to go in the game. Russellville moving the football. Has it at the Devil Dog 39-yard line. Olsen in motion. He's the wide out left side. Trying to get him on a go route. Throwing us in through the hands there of Jerron Brown. An incomplete pass, and Brown wanted a pass interference flag. He's not going to get it. 2nd down and 10.
Well, he should have. They tackled him back there, pulled him down.
Well, he's the one that got the touchdown on the last drive, 41 yards. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Clock is stopped because of the incomplete pass. Russellville down by 12. Callahan, the running back, right behind Jones. Luke, play action. Looking left. He's going to fire it. Brown has it. Takes a big lick. Hangs onto the football. He's got the first down inside the 25. They put him down at the 24. 15-yard pickup. And now we'll start the clock. 4:21 left to play. Clock is rolling. Cyclones have it 1st and 10 at the Devil Dog 24-yard line. Jones back to pass. He's going to fire one to the end zone. Has a man open, and it's going to be tipped away. Incomplete. I think that was going to Brown on that far side.
Yeah. And he was open for a short time.
4:04 left to play here in the game. The Cyclones looking at 2nd and 10 at the Devil Dog 24-yard line, and the clock is stopped because of the incomplete pass. Well, you can't ask for more than that. You get man-on-man coverage. Take a shot. Nothing wrong with that. And these play designs that Russell's had, they're getting a lot of man-on-man coverage. Jones back to pass. Looking left once again, plenty of time. He's going to throw this one. Nice catch by Marcellus Olson. Acrobatic catch. He goes down. It's shy of the first down, so the clock's going to keep rolling near the 15-yard line. Pickup of 9 yards on the play. 3rd down and 1. Clock rolling. 3:44 left. Jones going to keep it and get the first down to stop the clock just long enough to move the chains. They're going to put it down at the 13-yard line. Once they get the chain set, they'll start the clock. Cyclones, you can tell some of them are gassed. They're squatting down. Clock rolling now, 3:37 left. Cyclones are tired. Everybody's tired out there. Well, just hang on. Let's score quickly. We can rest a little bit. Jones going to bring a man in motion. Fake the forward pitch. Now he's going to have to throw it, and he does. Incomplete. Pretty good play there just to get rid of it to Espinosa. We'll take the incomplete pass because it stops the clock. 2nd down and 10 for the Russell Cyclones at the 12-yard line. .321 left. Clock is stopped after the incomplete pass. Jones with one receiver to the short side of the field, the left side. He's looking that way, throws across the middle, low catch, but made there by Thompson. Julius Thompson has it inside the 5. That's not enough for the first down, so the clock is rolling.
Oh, it's
now
close.
Whistles stop the play, and I don't know if they stop it because it's close or stop it because of player down. Julius Thompson is the one down. He made the catch. They're marking it short of the first down at the 3-yard line. It's Thompson that's injured. Russellville, I think this might be their first player injured tonight. And it may be a cramp, the way they're pushing that heel out. I think it is a cramp. 3:06 left to play in the ball game. Injury timeout for Russellville. This means Thompson has to come out of the game. Russellville looking at 3rd and 1. Well, they may be looking at that Tebow quarterback draw here just to get the first down, but if you do that, they have time here to call another play very quickly.
They're close enough. He could score.
Yeah, good. You're right. They got 3rd and 1 from the 3-yard line, and you took over here with 6:49. Russellville's been very methodical. They've been doing a very good job of not rushing, but hurrying quick enough. And they've eaten up 3 minutes on this drive. But, hey, all that matters, you got to score a touchdown here. And then, look, you've got to get the onside kick. If not, you're saving 3 timeouts. Cyclones are doing a good job here. They're keeping their hope alive here. And good to see Thompson up walking off. But I tell you that, again, I've said this a few times that Morrilton's had a guy to go down with a cramp. That doesn't feel good. And they'll be starting the clock because it's a completed pass, so Russell's got to be careful about that.
They should have the play going out there and start right now.
Yeah, we have
a
kid tying a shoe, or they were tying a kid's shoe. So haven't started it yet, and now they start it. So clock will be rolling. 3rd down and 1 for Russellville at the 3-yard line. Empty backfield for Jones. He juggles it. No, he's going to pitch it forward there to Espinosa, leaning forward, and no signal yet. They're going to say he's down at the 1.
Oh, my.
He's got the first down, so it stops the clock. But he'll have 1st and goal, and we're going to stop the clock here. They should stop the clock, and they're not. They stop it at 2:45. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1, and now start rolling it. It's 2:40 left. And Luke Jones going to keep it in the end zone for the touchdown. However, they call a false start on the Cyclones.
We did it again.
False start on Russellville. It's going to push us back to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. Russellville now 11 penalties for 62 yards. Russellville was trying to go quickly, and they just didn't. I guess they didn't get set. It's a long ways away from where we are, so it's hard to see. And now the clock rolling, 2:33 left. Is Russellville going to have to burn a timeout? Boy, you hate this, but it might be Morrilton. Okay, good. It's Morrilton using the timeout. That's their second timeout used. 2:32 left to play here in the ball game. Russellville trailing 35-23, but they have first and goal from the 6. We're going to take a quick break. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
Feltner's Athletes Corner Moonlight Madness sale is now in progress. Save half off or more on footwear from Nike, Asics, Brooks, New Balance, Keen, and Chaco. Save half off or more on apparel from the North Face, Columbia, Patagonia, Mountain Khaki, Kavoo, Under Armour, Nike, and many more. Feltner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main Street in Russellville. Open 9:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday. All sales during this special savings event are final.
All right, timeout by Morrilton kind of saved us a little bit, but Russellville just at the times their own worst enemy. Another false start when they had it first and goal from the 1. So they had it first and goal from the 6 now, and I think it's at least 4. Is it 4 penalties inside the red zone? 4 or 5, but we say 4. At least 4, and we can make it all better if we score right here. After the timeout, 2:32 left. Clock will start on the snap. Luke Jones for the Cyclones, first and goal from the 6. Going to fake the pitch, roll to his right, throws it wide open in the back of the end zone. Diving catch, did he make it? I don't see a signal. No, they say incomplete.
Oh.
Incomplete. I never saw a signal, a touchdown or incomplete. Russellville thinks they scored.
Yeah.
They're running off. Julius Thompson thought he had it. And so he was running off, excited. He thinks he caught it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The official behind him.
Yeah,
was
the
one who made
official
the call.
near the goalpost did not signal anything. It was a sideline official from the Morrilton sideline that came in and said incomplete. So second and goal, 2:25 left, and the clock is stopped after the incomplete pass. Second and goal from the 6. Empty backfield once again, man in motion. They're going to fake the handoff forward, pitch, and it's going to be to, let's see, is that Ford? Ford has it, and is he in? I don't see a signal.
Well, they're all looking at each other.
Yeah, nobody's saying anything.
Good.
One ref says touchdown. The other one points down. The clock is rolling, 2:09.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. One ref here signaled touchdown. Even the Morrilton crew up here said they saw signal touchdown. 2 minutes left. Here's a Tebow play. Jones trying to get forward to the end zone, and he's going to be stopped shy and still not in. It'll bring up 4th down and goal from the 1-yard line if he made the 1. Clock is rolling, 1:45 left. Cyclones coming in with the heavy package. They got to hurry. They're trying to save their timeouts in case they don't get the onside kick. Magnus Golden, the running back. He's a fullback in the I formation. Under center is Luke Jones. He's going to give it to Magnus Golden, and he is in for the score. Clock stopped with 1:18 left as the Cyclones score from 1 yard out. Magnus Golden with the touchdown. Cyclones within 6, 35-29. The extra point really doesn't mean a whole lot here. I guess you need at least 1, so might as well get it now. 1 minute, 18 seconds left. The Cyclones chewing up more than 5 minutes of clock time, but it all is fine if you can get the onside kick. The extra point is good. 35-30 our score. Morrilton leads it. We'll take a quick break and then an onside kick coming. This is Cyclone football on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
All right, Russellville goes 63 yards in 18 plays. And the time they wanted to score quickly, they couldn't. But all that matters is that they did get in the end zone. It took 5 minutes and 31 seconds. Magnus Golden getting the 1-yard touchdown run. Jesus Perez with the extra point. Cyclones trailed 35-30. At one point, they trailed 35-10. They've scored the last 20 points. Russellville's tried an onside kick tonight. Didn't get it. Hey, how about getting this one now? 1:18 left. Now, Russell would love to get the onside kick. If they don't, they still have 3 timeouts left. So they would force Morrilton to try to get at least 1 first down.
And you would think if Morrilton, if they get the ball, they're going to run. You would think
they're going to make us use the timeouts. But if they run, they still got to get at least 1 first down. That's what it's going to boil down to. But let's eliminate even thinking about that. Let's try to get this onside kick. All right, Jesus Perez tried the last one. He'll be on for this one. He's 10 yards behind the football. Put it near the right hash. They got their hands team up. 10 of their players within the first 10 yards where they can be. 1 guy deep. Perez. He's going to kick it deep. Nobody's back there. It's a live football. It's going to bounce. It's still bouncing around the 14-yard line, and they're going to cover it back at the 14. And Russellville said we'd rather play field position ball, and we're going to use our timeouts. All right. So it's up to the Cyclone defense. You cannot let Morrilton get a first down. If they get a first down, it's possible you could still stop them if they got a first down on the first play. But realistically, you've got to stop them and use timeouts. So how about a bad snap? I'd go for that. Russellville trailing 35-30, 1:16 left. Morrilton with the ball at their own 14-yard line. Empty backfield for Maddox Berry. He's going to run the quarterback draw, and he's going to be covered up for a sack, and Russellville immediately timeout. 1:10. They're still running the clock. 1:09 left. Maddox Berry tackled just past the 10-yard line. Well, if they're going to do this, I mean, it was a quarterback draw, but Russellville was waiting on it. They go backwards. That'll be fine. They're going to punt from deep in their own end zone. So Cyclones can stop the clock 2 more times. There's 1:09 left. They use their first timeout here. That was fine. They 2-yard loss for the Devil Dogs, and the Cyclones use a timeout, so 7 seconds off the clock. If Morrilton gets a first down, game's over. But Cyclones can keep them from getting a first down and use their timeouts. And, hey, I mean, if they run something wide, you push them out of bounds to save the timeout. Just do anything. If you hold them up, strip the football. Try to do that real quick before you stop them. Cyclones trailed 35-10 at one point. They scored the last 20 points, showing that there's no quit in this team. I mean, we're wondering, oh, my goodness, what is this going to be a mercy rule game? And the Cyclones have outgained Morrilton. 516 yards of offense, 200 on the ground, 316 through the air. Here we go, 2nd down and 12. Berry now not an empty backfield. He's got Raylan Thomas back there with him. Maybe a handoff. You figure they might keep it on the ground. He's going to inside handoff to Thomas, and he breaks a tackle there at the 15. Takes a big lick, slung down shy of the 20. Another timeout called by Russellville as he's hit down at, I believe, the 19-yard line is where he got. Clock is stopped with exactly 1 minute left. They're going to put him at the 18-yard line. So picks up 6 yards and a 3rd down and 6. Well, if Russell stops them here and they don't get a first down, you use your last timeout and then you force them to punt. And then it becomes a thing of, do you come after the punt or do you play punt return? So who knows? We're going to keep it right here once again. Both teams now with 1 timeout left.
We know they have that punter that likes to run to the right and punt the ball. So
Luke Jones, 28 of 50 for 316 yards, 1 touchdown reception. Russellville has 200 yards rushing, but nobody with 100 yards. They've just sort of done it by committee. Sam Callahan, 91 yards on the ground, 57 yards rushing for Marcellus Olson, 31 for Prince, 17 for the quarterback, Luke Jones. Here we go, 3rd down and 6 at the 18-yard line. Luke Jones will hand it off, and they're going to be dropped at the 20. A 2-yard pickup, maybe 3. Magnus Golden on the stop, and Russellville using their last timeout with 55 seconds left. And they're going to, they're playing their percentages. Like maybe we could break it, but they're not going to do anything stupid, put the ball in the air. And so it brings up 4th down and 3. Morrilton has the ball 4th down and 3 at their own 21-yard line, 55 seconds left. Cyclones are now out of timeouts. So you figure Morrilton going to punt here, and you don't jump off sides. You don't do anything. I mean, if I'm Morrilton, I might even try to draw them off sides just to see if they will, and then use my final timeout. So you never know with Coach Wheeler if he's going to come after the punt or if he's going to set up the punt return. The punts have not been fantastic tonight for the Devil Dogs. Average of 36 yards on 3 punts, a long of 42. Stowball to punt it away for the Devil Dogs. The Cyclones have 2 players back, Malachi Varnell and Ladarius Prince. How about a bad snap? He's standing at the 12. It's low snap. He had to short hop it. He does kick it away. It's a wobbly kick. And Varnell's going to drop the punt, pick it up at the 45-yard line. His knee goes down. They'll blow it dead there with 46 seconds left at the Russellville 45-yard line. Woo, that was close. And Varnell scared me a little bit, but he's able to come up with it. The Cyclones have it. They're 55 yards away. They have no timeouts. It was a good enough punt where they could get the coverage down there. So the Cyclones have to be aware you can't take any 2-yard gains and get tackled in the middle of the field. You got to get out of bounds if you're on the sideline. You maybe take a shot deep, something, but a 2-yard dump pass, you better be headed to the sideline because it takes a long time. Now the clock will stop on incomplete passes. It'll stop if you get out of bounds, and also it'll stop if you get a first down, but just long enough to set the sticks. 46 seconds left to go in the game. Cyclones trailing 35-30. Ball at their own 45-yard line. Cyclones can't get set. They got 5 seconds left, and now we have a flag. And I don't know what the flag is. There's 2 seconds on the play clock.
I think they had 2 men in motion.
Well, no, that's okay as long as you don't get – it's a false start. It's okay as long as you don't snap the football. It's a false start. It can't be it couldn't be a legal shift or anything. So 1st and 15, Russellville moved backwards. So now 60 yards away. They've got to stick the ball in the end zone in 46 seconds. 2 receivers to each side. Now they're set. Jones back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket. Throwing incomplete. A little bit low for Jerron Brown. It stops the clock with 42 seconds left. 2nd down at 15. That might have been, it was right at the sticks. It might have been enough for the first down, but they would have stopped the clock just long enough to set the sticks. 42 seconds left. 2nd down at 15 for Russellville. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Back to pass is Jones, looking left. Now he's being flushed out of the pocket, and he'll throw it into the turf. And they're pointing to try to find, and now they're going to throw the flag. 38 seconds left. The clock stopped because of the incomplete pass and intentional grounding. And this is a tough penalty because what it is it's 5 yards from the spot and loss of down. And you have to throw it in the area of a receiver. And so it winds up being – sorry, go ahead.
I was going to just say that flag was a long time in coming.
It's because they're looking to see if there's a receiver in the area. Those intentional groundings typically are. So it winds up being an 11-yard penalty, 3rd down at 26. 38 seconds left. If this were pro football, they'd have a 10-second runoff. Third down and a cab ride. At the 29-yard line, back to pass is Jones. Blitz from the outside, throwing complete pass, and Ladarius Prince catches it. He can't get out of bounds. Clock is rolling. Russell's got to go quickly, but they can't spike it because they got 4th down and a long, long ways. They have it at the 32-yard line. 4th down and 23. They need the Devil Dog 45-yard line. Clock is rolling. 18 seconds left. Jones back to pass. Blitz from the outside, steps up in the pocket. He's going to heave it downfield. He's looking for Thompson. Thompson, incomplete pass. They're all over him. There's no flag. They never played the football. There's absolutely no flag. Should have been pass interference down here. And bad no call there. They never turned their head.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it should be a defensive flag. But the fact that there's no flag will actually inept by the official, maybe, if you want to call it that. I don't know. He never knew the ball was coming.
No.
And ends up being an incomplete pass, and that ends the ball game. And so Morrilton will take over on downs at the Cyclone 32-yard line. And they'll take a knee, and Morrilton will get out of here with a victory. Valiant effort by the Cyclones, but they fall short as they lose it here by a score of 35-30. Russellville, the last 20 points of the game, but just not enough. They lose here 35-30 in their season opener against Morrilton. We'll take a break, come back with your post-game show. This is Cyclone Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Celebrate with us at Phil Ryan Autoplex as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory.